Can you hear sound now? Yeah, here we go. You can hear sound.
All right.
There you go.
There we go.
Call them all over. So, yeah, they're watching now, Brian. So, what do you got? You said start the show off?
Yeah, I wanted to start the show off with a cool little gift for the dog here. I think in your office here, you need to do a little bit of an update.
Update the background?
Yeah, get a nice update.
Don't like the hen flag?
And well, I do actually, but this one comes with a nice doggy bag just for you.
Sweet.
And anyway, you know, it's like...
Oh, so, dude, I will update. Hell yeah, and just in time for...
Well, here's the thing, man. You got to have some regurge, big dick energy going on, bro. Plus, look at it this way, you know, Maggot Man, dude, he's ripped.
He is ripped.
So, you know, you're kind of dude.
No cheeseburger tits there.
No. I mean, he ain't got no skin, but you can tell, dude. He was hitting the weights, probably hitting the juice, and
hitting the ass.
Yeah, got that big schlong. So, there
dude,
we
you
go.
know what's funny about the Regurge cover is that's definitely my top 10 favorite album covers of all time.
It's great, and I like it.
So yeah, thanks,
here
man.
you go, bro.
I'll update it and
get that big dick energy going on.
when did you print up the flags?
A week or two ago. We only did a couple.
Because we could definitely use some at Hell's for sure.
Yeah,
too.
yeah, we'll definitely have some burning here in Hell, dude.
Yeah, especially people when they see that on that updated wall, they're gonna be like, I need one of those on my wall. Piss mom off.
Dude, gotta have one. Get that big dick energy going up in the house, you know.
Yeah, absolutely.
The rest said no skin, all muscle.
Yeah. So it's even good for the liberals, dude. It's not racist.
Yeah.
It's got no skin.
Look at this Mick Powell's metal. Is this the first live in Dawg's history? Watch the back catalog, homie. It's the third one. You out of the loop, Hoagie.
Brian
did one last week and the week before.
Weekend?
Oh, yeah, of course. Yeah. March 29th, Putrid Pile, Ratchavor, Kernyagia, and Mutilation Barbecue. And yeah, we're going to be there full force with the Bladed. You want some metal, some CDs, we're doing the 3 for $20. You can't beat it, dude. Sickness for cheap. We just like to, you know, get the metal out there and stuff. So, you know, hopefully people come out for the show, support, see some good one-off appearances too. You know, it's like Putrid Pile. Let's see, the last time Putrid Pile was in Cleveland was, I think, Ohio Death Fest 2002 pre-party.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, so that's been a while. Ratchavor, which I recently joined, be the first Ratchavor show in Cleveland since, I think, 2013.
First show with them with you, right?
And my first show, yeah. It's going well. It's a lot of fun. A lot of work, but yeah, I'm ready to jam. Yeah, it's gonna be good. So, you know, hopefully people come out. Want to keep the 6 shows coming. You know, bands not so much like you know, your average tour package. That okay, that'll be here in 3 more months anyway. But it's more of, you know, special one-off appearances. So we're gonna try to do like 2 a year. We've done a few already. Like last time we had Leviticity.
Yeah.
Before that, it was like Regurge, Scattered Remnants. So we got this one in March, and then I'm already planning for a September show as well. So
you pretty much be doing like 2 shows a year at the moment.
Yeah. Just want to make sick shit happen, you know.
Yeah.
And this town needs it.
It's Dan Johnson sent 2 Canadian. You're the real Dog. Keep it up. Thanks for that, homeboy. Sacred Reich shirt. Dog does remember. I'm not sure what the fuck that means.
Yeah, Sacred Reich Ignorance. I remember that. Dun, dun, dun.
Did you pick that up? Did you get that in 87, Brian?
Probably. I had the tape, and then I got the CD when CDs came out. Like, I think it was first the tape I had, then the CD. Because I remember the CDs didn't come out till, what, late 80s? Or
maybe 90, even 89, 90 probably. But even then, weren't they like really expensive?
A little bit, yeah. And they're also, you know, always just silver, not too fancy. But it was cool. It's like, oh, wow, CD, ain't got to worry about my tape getting eaten or melting.
Yeah.
Other times you'd leave them in your car and, you know, your tape would be like, oh, fuck, dude.
Jesus Drinks Jet Fuel wants to maybe do you know what happened to the Central Illinois Metal Fest?
I think Matt just quit doing it. Yeah, he just quit doing it. I mean, I don't know the reason why, but yeah, he just stopped doing it. which the CIM was fun. It was a lot of fun. Good times. I always liked it because you could go up in that area with all the chairs and get super baked and get really fucked
Super
up.
baked.
Yeah, sit there and watch a band. Yeah, good times, man.
Slurky SM2. Tickets bought for Dead by Dog. Get your tickets. Hell yeah, homeboy. Let them know, goddammit.
Yeah, people need to come out for that, dude.
Damn straight they do.
I mean, that club's a killer place to party. A lot of, different bands. I mean, it's very diverse, so
Yeah.
got some diversity going on there, dog.
That was my intention, yeah. Is the because that's my biggest complaint with some shows is that they just get a little ear fatigue. Even if it's a lot of bands I like, if it's the same thing over and over.
Yeah, a lot of festivals are like that.
It's a little redundant.
Even for me, and I know most of the bands, but at the end of the day, I'm like, man, all these bands do sort of sound the exact same,
Yeah.
and I like it better when they mix it up a little bit, like throw something old school in there, or something to break up the same band over and over, because a
100%.
lot of them are like that.
Yeah. But I mean, then I understand the whole just kind of cool factor, like kind of Ohio Death Fest was, or if it's a black metal fest, they're trying to cater just to that genre. I mean, the idea of it's cool, but as a fan perspective, it's like it does get a little ear fatigue.
Yeah, a lot of fests like that.
And especially now, it's going to be with the amount of bands there are. It's almost impossible to have a fest where it's not just a ton of bands like that. You don't even know a lot of the bands.
Yeah. But a lot of times that's fun. I like going in blind, and because a lot of times you'll hear something like, oh wow, that was actually really good.
Yeah.
But you didn't know about them or you never heard them, so you may discover something new.
No, that's happened. Yeah, that's definitely happened.
So I definitely like that. And I think that's what made Ohio Death Fest work good is, I knew a lot of these bands. I thought that they were really good. Nobody else had really seen them, so I'd bring them out to sort of showcase those bands. And, oh, wow, this band's fucking awesome,
Yeah.
So that always worked good back in the day.
Well, Reject sent out a super chat. Made my third order at Hell's and finally getting my hands on some Desecration. Cheers to the Dawg brothers. Thanks for that, homeboy. Did you like that goddamn Ollie interview? 2-part, goddammit? I know Brian and him aren't buds, but we won't talk about that.
Yeah, that dude's a douchebag.
He was cool with me, man.
Yeah.
That shit flew out the door.
Yeah. Actually, I guess I'll ask that. Yeah, because I was talking to Ollie about that. I can't remember. I bought it off you. Do you remember? Granted, you couldn't have seen them either because it canceled. The one time I had a chance to see Desecration, they were touring with Monstrosity, and it was in '99. They were opening up for Monstrosity. And I was at the Flying Machine. Me, Eric, and Chase, we drove to the fucking Flying Machine, and it was canceled. But it wasn't like, hey guys, sorry, the show canceled. Like it wasn't even open. The club. Like, what the fuck? Because this is before all this social media shit.
Yeah.
So us drive back home. But then the three of us bought the long sleeve Murder Mind shirts and had tour dates. And I can't remember. Did you have them in stock at the shop? Or
we did have some in the shop, and actually,
right.
I think I still have an old Desecration because I used to trade with him.
Yeah.
And I think if things went sour, I don't know if he didn't get my trade or some shit happened.
That's what I remember you saying. Yeah.
But yeah, we used to carry all their stuff, the CDs and all that.
But I couldn't remember where I got the shirt. I was like, because the show never happened. Because to this day, I'd never seen them because that was the only one time.
Yeah.
And they canceled. And because I asked him about that, he's like, yeah, but we played Chicago or a few others like Texas or whatever. And I think that's the last time that they ever.
Read the chat more.
Yeah, he's like, the virus. Tell the story of him and Ollie kind of just did it. He's like, does he also not like the music? Do you like Desecration's music, Brian, or no?
It's sort of run of the mill, a little boring for me. There's better things to listen to. I wouldn't say it's terrible, but something I'm not gonna pop in. Been more of on a gore grind kick lately. Dude.
Like as in who? When you say
Like lately, Vile Disgust. Been listening to them, and a lot of the stuff on Bizarre Leprous. A lot of that gore grind, and it's like torso fuck and all that stuff. I like that groovy gore grind. I mean, I don't get up and dance or nothing, but it's still cool. I love gore grind.
Yeah. Is that better? So what about the brutal? So just straight brutal death metal or gore grind? What do you like better?
I like them both. I can't say I like one more than the other. So yeah, I like them both. Depends on what you're feeling that day.
Yeah.
Give Nick Gear a birthday shout out, honey.
What's up?
Nick Gear, it's his birthday.
Where's he at?
Oh, we got a birthday boy.
Birthday boy, goddammit. Yep.
Nick Gear.
Nick Gear?
Mm-hmm.
So Nick Gear, I don't see in here, but it says your birthday boy. So shout out the birthday boy. He's hanging out with fucking Baxter in the live stream, goddammit. Sick from the crush, send a super chat. I'll watch every one of your videos. Your opinion is worth as much as everyone's, and as anyone's. I guess. Does Sabotage suck or do they rule? Sabotage suck or they rule, Baxter?
I used to like them when I was younger, you know, like Hall the Mountain King and all that. You know, I mean, I liked them back then. Have I listened to anything new in a while? Probably not, you know.
Yeah.
But I know back in the day I liked them. They were pretty cool. But you didn't really have brutal death metal back then either, you know.
Yeah. Nevermore rules. Hell, Dawg, and the Baxter. Sick shit, brah.
Sick
Yep.
shit. Gotta have it.
Maybe get that flag at Hell's if he brings them down. I didn't even know those existed. I think
They just came out, bro. They're fresh.
I think that's extreme because like because some of my favorite album covers ever, like my top 3 favorite covers are probably Chainsaw Dismemberments, Tomb of the Mutilated, and There Was Blood Everywhere.
Yeah.
But that's in there. I've always because it's brutal and it's also like appalling. Like the normie sees that, what the fuck? You know, I like shit like that. I didn't like let's say like a Vader cover. It's like
you don't even know what it is.
Yeah, exactly.
Dude.
Like, what is
Like,
this?
oh, what is that?
Or even like Left Hand Path. You're like, it's fine. It's a cool painting. But I like shit that got people's attention. Like you saw that, and you're like, whoa! Like you could just look at it, and even if you don't know anything about death metal, you're like, I know that's going to be intense or extreme.
Yeah.
Exhumed Gore Metal, another one. You just see it, you're like, all right, I don't know what that is, but it's got to be fucking crazy.
Yeah, I'm a big fan of sick artwork. Like I still all the time, if I see a good piece for sale, I buy it up.
Yeah.
You know, I like good death metal art. You know.
Yeah.
Did you see Head Split Records? Ask Baxter a question. Like Head Split Records, Baxter. How many Rotterboard tracks you got down, brother?
I'm on 7. I got 7. Working on an 8th. So yeah, basically, I mean the back catalog, I got about 4. But the thing is, we're really focusing on the brand new record. Like there's almost 6 complete. I would say almost, like, you know, because a lot of them are sort of pieces, parts. So after the show on the 29th, that's all we're doing is focusing on getting the new record out.
Are you familiar with Head Split Records, Brian?
Oh yeah, does all the tapes.
Yeah.
Dylan.
Yep,
Dylan's his
Dylan.
name.
Yep,
Yeah,
yep.
good dude. Puts out some really obscure, sick shit. People need to check it out. Good label.
I like cigarettes in the super chat. Do you still have my lighter? I don't know. I don't know what you're referring to, homeboy. What kind of brewskis are we drinking tonight, fellas?
We
Mason
got
tea.
garage beer. It's actually like local. My kid turned me on to this beer. You know, hey, Pops, you gotta try this garage beer.
How old's your kid now?
I don't know. I can't remember. He's old enough to drink, you know. But actually, he lives like a couple streets over and shit.
Sound like my dad. If you were to ask my dad right now, how old's Justin? I'd give you $10,000 if you guessed right.
Yeah.
And I'd give you another $10,000 if you said, "What's his birthday?" And if you got that right, I can hear him now. Ah, shit.
I remember his birthday. You know. It was
Oh, he don't know
August
mine.
20th,
No way does he know mine.
I know that. But yeah, he lives like a few doors or a few streets over from where I bought that house.
Okay.
Out in Parma.
Oh, so you guys are close.
Yeah. So he'll come over and hang. You know. We'll throw back a couple, smoke some. You know.
Is he married or anything?
No, he's got a girlfriend. You know, he's got him a hot chick.
Yeah.
He's got a dog, couple cats. You know,
No
got him a
kids.
house, no kids. I mean, I don't know if I'd want to be a grandpappy, you know. But at least you could hang out with the kids and give them back, I guess.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, but-
People are asking where we're at.
Who's that?
Tony Glock, is this dog's house?
Oh, we're it's just the dog's house. Jesus.
We're in
fucking-
hell.
Yeah, hell's-
It's so hot in here. We're burning.
That's the warehouse, homeboy.
We're in hell. I'm waiting for Jim Conn to pop out. We're down here in hell.
Medical pathologist said, "Don't you know the dog only invites people to his house if there's a poker game?"
Damn straight, goddammit. Yeah, we tried to do it at Brian's house, but he had no Wi-Fi. I'm like, how are we gonna stream, bro?
You got
Didn't even think of that, bro.
Yeah, I didn't think of that. I don't stream nothing.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like I don't stream movies. I got thousands of DVDs,
Yeah, yeah.
Blu-ray, and all that. So I don't stream.
Yeah.
I don't stream no music. I got
But how do you do because you do a Bladed Records? Like how do you do
I
like?
just throw the hotspot on my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm not using tons of gigs. You know,
So you reply to emails all on your phone?
Yeah.
Oh, see, I think you don't find that to be a pain in the ass. Just like replying emails, just like
No, I'll try to do them whenever I can. I mean, because man, sometimes you get pounded with emails.
Yeah,
and
100%.
you want to respond to everybody, So,
dude, that's why everyone knows. I mean, I'm always my inbox. I got 3 email inboxes. They're always open. I do emails 7 days a week.
You try to anyway,
Yeah, 100%.
It's hard to keep up though.
Head Split Record has another question for Baxter. Do you have any funny Don Decker story you can recall?
Oh, dude, he knows I'm wearing the anal blast shirt. Yeah, me and Don Decker were actually really close.
Were you guys? I mean, I knew you knew
We
him.
were really close. Like, actually, one of the last times I seen him, it was probably a couple weeks, I think, before he died. I was in necrotic disgorgement doing that at the time. And, yeah, we played a show in Kentucky. But, yeah, a lot of different adventures with Don, really good friend over the years.
Was he really that crazy? Like, as far as with the, or was he just that kind of just for a show?
I think it was more of a show because when you got to know him and you were like actually a friend with him, nicest, coolest dude, totally take care of you. You wouldn't think it's the same guy that's trying to piss on chicks.
Yeah.
I
had
mean,
tampons in his mouth and
yeah,
stuff.
and counseling people, like with good advice and stuff. And yeah, he's a really cool dude. I thought that's why I was like, I gotta wear the anal blast today.
I'm trying to do that Vaginal Vampires on vinyl.
You should.
Well, contact with one of the guys is just getting in files and stuff, and he emailed me. He's like, I think I could get it together. I was like, well, it'd be cool too because the
I
CD
could get you all
there's
that shit.
all the files and shit.
Well, here's the thing. I don't know if you know Pablo from Mutilated Records, good friend of mine. He put up the whole discography.
Okay, no, I didn't
Which
know.
Ablated, I think, still has. We got it in stock.
It's a discography CD.
Yeah, I got everything.
Oh, no shit. Oh, no, I didn't know
I
that.
got like all the old demos. I still got them, I'm sure. So
Yeah.
If you're interested in that, you got to clear it through whoever. I could probably get you all.
Yeah, I
the
forget who
shit you
contacted
need.
me. It was a little while ago because I said it on my channel. I was like, what would be cool too to include is the lyrics because the lyrics aren't in the CD. At least not the original.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so shit like that. But,
Yeah. I'll definitely see what I can dig up on that. Yeah, but Don was really cool, man. I remember, him counseling people, almost like a mentor to people, and but then later the night trying to piss on women, and
Yeah.
But yeah, once you got to know the guy, he was cool. If he didn't like you though, forget it, dude. He was a total asshole to me.
Okay.
So I was sort of fortunate that I was good friends with him, and always was really good. Like he helped. Regurg, he got us on like Milwaukee Metal Fest when Milwaukee Metal Fest was really good and shit. So then when I was in Gorgasm, he had I think it was something going on, and I think it was Minneapolis. Got us on that show, another show he put on, and so yeah, he always pretty good to me, man. I miss the dude, and yeah, he was different if you got to know him.
Yeah.
But yeah, on the outside, he was crazy and entertaining. Crunch that smile.
Talon Williams, thanks for the super chat. He's like, love your content, good stuff. I bust balls all the time. Woke thrower and wigger stuff is hilarious as fuck. Woke thrower is pretty goddamn. What's your opinion on both, or Brian?
Well, that Carl, he's like an Antifa guy now, isn't he?
It's something stupid.
It was funny because
Just a bunch of wimps.
He was on my friends list. Like I'm not barely on social media anymore. It's just stupid. But I was, the one time, and I was friends with him, and he was saying something about an Antifa, and I posted a picture of him. He had like the obituary with the rebel flag.
Oh yeah.
I was like, yeah, here's Carl back in his right wing days or whatever, and he got all mad and blocked me or whatever.
Do you like their music at all? Because
I used to like it, I used to like it.
Yeah, because I like their early albums and stuff. I just think they're overrated. I just thought there was always better
real
bands.
Simple death metal, but it's catchy and all that, So yeah, back in the day, I liked them.
Yeah. When was the last time you listened to both, or like ages ago?
Yeah, it's been a long time. Oh, she's a mind reader.
Yeah,
Look at that.
Andrew Brown with super chat. Hey, Dawg, I was lucky to get those Attic LPs. Good. Because actually, so I think I said on the channel, I can't remember. Van Records is completely sold out of all 3 LPs and all 3 CDs. Now I did email Sven. Actually, on the last live chat too, I was talking to
You want smoke?
First,
You gotta be corrupted.
he said I gotta try his rolled smokes.
They're rolled, dude.
Self-rolled.
Yeah,
94 cents.
self-rolled.
94 cents a
90
smoke.
cents a pack, dude.
90 cents a pack.
I mean, we're in hell, dude. We gotta smoke, we gotta drink, you know.
Yeah, I'll try. Yeah, that's actually pretty good.
Yeah, yeah, not bad, you know.
These like lights or these hard? What are these?
No, these are the good stuff.
The good.
It's the good. Actually, that is the name.
That's what's called the good stuff.
Yeah, it's called
the good stuff.
Yeah.
Not that. What's the shit stuff?
I don't know.
Is that a brand?
Yeah, I try to get all the stems and all that kind of shit out of it. You know, it's like with your weed. You want to clean.
Now weed I can't do ever. Smokes with beers I go good. Lindsay's the one that got me into it. Like if you're having drinks, somebody they complement each other really well.
Yeah.
But weed, the reason I don't like it, it just makes me tired. So I was like, what it could work for me. I was like, is the sleep, like help you go to sleep. But dude, I fall asleep within 10 minutes. You know, like always, because I'm just down and out because I work a lot and I'm just tired. So I never needed anything for like sleep enhancement. So to do it to like try to party or something, I remember doing it at like Craig's house, my brother at a poker party. He's like, I was like, oh, whatever, I'll try this stupid shit. And I was like, I'm just fucking tired. This sucks. I'm ready for bed.
Oh, you had like an indica probably.
I don't know. But I was like, I was like, I'm just sleepy now. I just want to go to bed. I was like, this blows. This ain't fun at all.
I'll smoke a couple bowls. I got my basses, and I pick up the bass and start jamming. Or if I'm packing orders, doing work, and after I'm high, I'm just zone. I'm in the zone. I'm getting shit done. You know, because I'm that type that I'm moving all day. Like I go to work, I work all day long, come home, get clean real quick.
I thought she was making you coffee. I thought she was making you a vodka coffee.
You don't smoke in the warehouse.
Yeah.
I don't care.
Hey, we'll air
Brian,
it out. We'll open the doors.
Brian said the word request. He's like, if I'm driving down, bro, it's brews and smokes.
Yep.
I was like, well, can't say no.
He's gonna have a heart attack.
He's never down here. It'll be so aired out by the time here.
We'll air it out, and he ain't watching the show anyway. So
actually, he might. But,
he might.
But,
okay.
Yeah.
We'll go off camera.
Easy and C-Dog, they watch me because they're afraid of what I'm going to say. They're like, "What is this before?"
Oh, they probably cringe. Oh, don't say that.
Yeah, exactly. Was Dumbo going to say something?
Orders.
Yeah. Chase especially, dude. I know he's like shaking when every video. Like, what's he gonna say? Dude, you better not say nothing about this band. He's called me a few times like, you stupid fuck. He's like, I'm trying to shut up a shirt deal with this band. You're talking shit about them. I was like, well, here's the thing, dude. Any band I'm not allowed to talk about, you send me that list, Holmes. I was like, I'm not a goddamn mind reader. Somebody asked me about the black metal band. I thought they licked balls, and I just gave my honest opinion. Yeah. I was like, I didn't say I raped the guy's mom. I didn't say I wanted to see the guy dragged from a pickup. I just said his band was hippie fucking black metal.
You're a straight shooter, and I think, a lot of people that do watch your show, they appreciate it that you're straight up. You're not just, blowing smoke up
just
their
to try
ass.
to sell something.
Yeah,
100%. Yeah.
Because you're probably like, well, I don't give a fuck you buy it or not.
Pretty much, yeah.
If you want to buy and support, cool. But if you don't like this band, that's cool.
Yeah.
There's other people that do.
Yeah, 100%. But to answer the Attic LPs, I contacted Sven, and I said I want Hell's Headbangers to license at least the vinyl, do a Hell's pressing of all 3 albums. First 100 on Picture Disc. Now, granted, I got the standard no reply, but to his defense, he takes forever to reply. So we'll see. I don't know if Van Records licenses stuff, but because I asked for a restock of them, because that third restock sold out in a week of all 3 titles, all the LPs, all the CDs. We sold out of them immediately.
Get more.
Yeah, but I did. I kind of he's like, we're out of all of them. I was like, well, in that case, I was like, can we press them? Like, what kind of? I was like, what kind of license fee do you want? I was like, do you want copies? Do you want cash? Like, what would be a deal? So we license it. I'll keep the layout the same too, because if you ever see those Attic LPs stuff, they're amazing, dude. They're gatefold covers, and they come with these, dude, they're like 10-page big LP booklets.
Nice.
So he went. I was like, well, there's no way we're gonna beat this layout. So I was like, just give us the files, and we'll just put our logo on the back, license from Van
like
Records.
The $1 Million Man always said, Nate, everybody's got a price. Like, hey, we want to do this. What's your price? Let's make it happen. Make the stuff even more available here, because people. Obviously they're probably checking it out because you like it. Yeah. And people that are into, Fate or King Diamond, I mean, check it out.
I'm really excited for you to see them live, Brian, because I mean, especially
I've never seen them live.
Because they've only been in the States one day. They just the Hell's Heroes, and I flew down to see them. That was the only reason I went to Texas.
Yeah.
Just to see them, and I interviewed them, and because I love them, dude, and I could see you hit or miss. But
I checked them out. I sort of like it, But then again, I'm sort of fond of the old Merciful Fate, the old King Diamond. I mean, when I was a young guy back in the day, I'd always sit there with the the orange headphones and be jamming out old Merciful Fate, and I like, oh yeah, shit's so good.
Yeah.
Which is funny. My cover band, we do like all the old metal.
Did you ever cover Fate or Diamond?
Well, I'm getting on my side. I was like, dude, you got to get that falsetto, man. I want to do some old Fate, you know.
But so with that being said, you did listen to The Attic. What do you think of that singer being able to sing like that?
It's really good, dude.
Because
I wish I could sing like that, you know.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know. Maybe if I squeeze my balls hard enough, I can, you know, sing some falsetto, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, my cover band, I'm always on my side. Man, you gotta sing some falsetto. Let's do some old Fade. Yeah, I don't think I can.
Ghoulish Grin sent a super chat. Hey Justin, what do you think of the death black band Dissenter from the Midwest and Incision from Sweden? I thought both bands were okay. I remember Dissenter when they just had their EP out and they played
Dissenter
here.
from Chicago.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
Mike LeGros. And
I thought it was
they're
pretty good. Yeah,
dude.
but I never heard anything past that. It was just like a 5-song CD. I thought that was pretty good. Thought they were pretty good live. And then Incision from Sweden, they did that split.
They were good too.
Yeah, did they do a split with? Was it with Deranged, the 10-inch, or that might be with
or in Veracity? I can't.
yeah, but
remember.
no, I thought they were a pretty
hearing
good band too. But it's like the last time I probably listened to them was the last time Brian listened to Desecration. But I remember I was like, yeah, it's a pretty good band. And
Dissenter's cool, and their newer stuff I think is sort of better than the older stuff like that was on Pulverizer. You know, Mike
did
LeGros
they?
was cool.
I think did they play one of your Death Fests?
Of course,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's what
I
I
was
thought,
good friends
yeah.
with LeGros.
Yeah.
Like even like when I lived in Chicago and I was playing in Gorgasm, I'd always go to LeGros because he was cool. He always had some really good weed and. Like, dude, I got some metal I'll trade you. I need some weed for Gorgasm practice, and so he always took care of me out there, and always good friends.
I guess you can kind of help answer this, Brian. This is a super chat that Mud Juggernaut sent.
Mud Juggernaut. That's cool.
Will Heinous Killings ever get a reissue?
Actually, that stuff may be in the works.
Okay.
Like I've been thinking.
Because I want to do that album on vinyl.
Well, I'm going to try to get the rights to it, because I mean, dude, I formed that band with Joe.
Oh, so you did? I mean, I knew you.
Yeah, I formed it with him.
Okay, I didn't know.
And
because I thought he was originally started it, and then you joined later on. That's what I thought it was.
no, me and him formed it. I showed him how to write those kind of riffs.
Oh, okay.
Like,
No,
if you listen to a lot of those riffs, you
I
could
didn't-
tell, like, oh, yeah, because I'd sit in his bed, like, oh, Josh, show you to play this, and he had his, BC Rich Virgin or whatever. So I showed him how to play a lot of that kind of stuff. Then he did on his own. Started writing the material, and we're like, oh, who are we going to get in the band? And picked out people and everything. But yeah, HK was a sad story, like it just bad. Joe's, unfortunately really hooked on pills. And
is that where his health problems became, or is that something else? I heard he has major health problems.
He does, but he makes them worse when you're hooked on, painkillers.
Yeah, that's those.
When you're sitting there, bugging you got any Vicodin, and sit and smash them up and sort them to where you're sitting there, drool hanging. I mean, that's a problem.
You're just not using them for medicinal use. You're literally abusing them.
Yeah, he was like a gel mess. I remember the one time after practice, drool just coming down, and yeah, it was pretty bad. So that's why we all left. We all quit. We're like,
what's he do now? Like at all? Like does he even work or?
No, he doesn't. I don't think he does anything.
He probably just gets
dude.
disability.
Maybe. I don't know.
Do you think he still likes death metal and metal and music?
No.
You don't think he likes it?
No.
Oh,
No, I think he's more into like hardcore, and he's always been a real emotional guy
Oh, really?
too. So he's got his issues, and we were really, really good friends back in the day. But once the whole thing of snorting Vicodin all the time, and every time you talk to him, he needs money, and
because you never got into like those hard drugs, did you? You always just smoked weed and maybe
I
did some
like
coke.
weed and all. Yeah, I don't get into I don't take pills.
Yeah, yeah.
I don't get into any of the hard shit.
Yeah, I never saw you.
I mean, that's not partying, dude. I don't want to sit there and drool and fuck all that.
Yes, even at all the shows and all the times I've known you, I've never seen you trashed. You can't walk, carried out. I've never seen you like that.
I try to. I'm always in control.
Yeah, I've never seen you out of control. Never.
Yeah, because if you're out of control, it's not good. That's stupid.
Yeah,
then
yeah.
you do something dumb and
Fuck your life up.
yeah, you get real quick. I mean, I try to look at drugs and things like, is that partying? Is this fun? Or that's not fun. That's an addiction.
Yeah.
But that's the sad story with Joe, and it's unfortunate. It just got so bad we all quit.
Yeah. Okay.
Me, Ben, Phil, Jay, they're like, fuck this.
When was the last time you talked? When was the last time you talked to Joe then? Like 10 years ago?
Been years.
But over a decade, would you say?
I mean, he stole me a lot of money and shit.
So you're never
too.
gonna hear from him.
Of course not. But with the HK shit, I am gonna try to obtain the legal rights to all of it. You know, because a lot of people still want to hear it. And I wouldn't mind getting it out there, doing a few things here or there to at least get the music out there. You know, because it is good music.
Yeah.
It's killer, you know.
The
It was
vocals
always-
are super cool.
Yeah, it was always fun to play. You know, so something may happen with that. And if it does, you know, who knows, we'll probably work with Hells or whatever, get something going on for it.
Yeah, as many people asked, I was like, I would love to. But I was like, just never got anywhere. I threw a few feelers out and just nothing, never heard anything.
Yeah, if anybody can make it happen, it'll be me.
Yeah,
But I want to go about it legally. Like, I don't want to,
Yeah.
you know, do shady or whatever.
Andrew Gabriel wants to know, Ryan, what's your favorite Death demo?
Favorite demo?
Death metal demo or the band Death
Just
demos?
says Death demo.
Let's go with Death metal demo.
Boy, that is tough because there are so many good demos. But I don't know, probably one of my most played, I think back in the day that I don't know why, I just really loved it. I think that's such a killer bass on was the Phlegm demo, Consumed by the Dead. Oh, they were great, dude. That awesome bass sound and just, you know, real raunchy, offensive. You know, so I think I wore that demo tape out. That's the one that comes to mind.
Okay.
Also like the Rochevore demo. But I mean, back then there were so many good demos, dude. It's like
100%.
you like for me, I couldn't get enough. But get a flyer. Oh, I gotta check that out. Oh, this looks killer. Yeah, it looks gay. Oh, I'll check this
What's
out.
gay?
You know, so that's how I got a Bladed started, like in the early 90s or whatever. I actually started by tape trading, and if I liked the demo, I would get, you know, all sorts of different demos from the bands and sling them at shows, and, you know, that's how I got the distro going, the label going. Yeah, good days, a lot of good shit, and you were just so hungry for more, you know?
Somebody asked if we're going to Milwaukee.
Milwaukee Metal Fest. So actually, I recorded a video the other day that didn't go up yet, and I would say there's a good chance, but there's a possibility I might pull out because I'm not hearing like the reason I go to the for like Milwaukee and stuff, unless there's bands I really like, they had Hemorrhage or somebody I really want to see, is I go for interviews. Eric goes to vend. He doesn't need me for vending. It's helpful, but he doesn't need me. So I need interviews. Otherwise, there's no ROI for me to go. And I got basically no confirmations. I got pretty much the only answer Saki's from Rotting Christ is they're got answer like pretty much 90% chance we get it. It's like I can't justify a 3-day trip, 6 hours for one interview. I had a list that I sent them. I was like, help me with these.
You're just gonna have to go get fucked up, party, you know, hang out with
Well,
the chick, and see some bands,
Yeah,
bro.
but
You know.
but that's the thing. There's not a ton of bands that I care about saying that. You know what I mean?
True,
If there
true,
was, I
yeah,
wouldn't care about
yeah.
that. You know, if there's like for example, like and you got to keep in mind too, the following week, a few days while I'm trying to do business is Maryland Death Fest, the very next weekend.
Oh, that's probably
So
pretty big for you.
and we're
guys,
going
yeah.
to that for sure. And that I already have like half a dozen interviews confirmed.
Great.
Like Johnny from Unleashed, Flesh Parade, Yokon Jock, whatever his name from General Surgery. Like I have a bunch of people they confirmed.
Yeah, that's
So it's
good.
like and like bands like General Surgery and shit. I really want to watch.
Yeah.
So
yeah, how often you get to see them?
Exactly. So
Yeah.
so things like that I do, but like for Milwaukee, I was like, not that there's no bands playing that I like. There is bands playing I like, but there's nobody I'm like, whoa, like I would go just for the show because it's 6 hours and you know, and you figure it's a good $2,000 weekend between
Yeah,
Airbnb,
yeah.
travel, food, you know what I mean, gas, tolls.
Party favors.
Yeah. Exactly. So
It's funny, that dude from Hatebreed, back in the day, he used to actually have a really good death metal label. Like, I'd always talk to him when we trade. I got
Jamie
like,
Josta?
Yeah, like that Evolution. He put out that. You remember Evolution?
Yes.
Shrine of Desecration. It's a killer CD.
Yeah, I knew he did do a label.
He did that. He did Jungle Rot, Skid the Living on disc.
I wonder why he stopped doing the label part.
Probably busy with Hatebreed, you know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the Evolution was killer. I mean, people should check. If you haven't heard that, look it up. I'm sure it's on YouTube or something. But yeah, Evolution, Shrine of Desecration. We actually had them at Ohio Death Fest, I think. Either 98 or 99.
That was probably right before, because I think the first Death Fest I was at was the 2000 for sure. I don't think I was at the 99 one.
Ah, okay.
The Ohio Death Fest,
But
yeah.
yeah, Evolution played the one. Killer band. Yeah, people need to check that out. Good stuff.
Medical pathologist, Dawg, what do you think about Krabathor? Just got an OG copy of Mortal Memories today. I have the LP of the demos, and yeah, I think they're a pretty good band. They're a band I heard way later than...
I like the Lies CD. Remember,
Yeah.
I don't know if you ever got one at the store, but we had the Krabathor Lies in that limited edition tin.
Oh, yeah, I do remember those.
Remember
yeah, I do
those?
remember those. Yeah,
I loved it because we'd listen to the disc and the tin. You could break your dope up on and roll your weed. And Yeah, the Krabathor with the tin. That was a good CD. I don't know what ever happened to that band. I should probably look into that. But they were pretty good, you know. I mean, they were more older death metal, but, you know, catchy. And I liked them. And then there was, I think, Orthodox came out after that. I think
Okay.
It's called Orthodox. Had something weird on the front, but that was pretty good, too.
Because this is probably for you, Brian. Mercog, what was the process of getting Wolf on guest vocals on Tales of Necrophilia?
Well, we always hung out. Like I said, was really good friends with Joe. You know, we'd always hang out. Like even Clean Flash, we'd hang out with those guys and party too. You know, and actually, this is sort of funny. We had Joe try out for Regurgitation,
Oh, okay.
and I still got tapes of it.
Now, what would you have done?
Vocals.
Just vocals only?
But he did. We had him do one show with us. We opened for your boys Deicide actually. And he went freestyle. It was so fucking horrible. We kicked him out.
Oh, really?
After the show, kicked him out. It was like, dude, everything that you were supposed to do, you didn't. You just put vocals everywhere, and yeah. But I actually still got tapes of that. I should try to dig those out.
Brotherhood of Steel, 1515 Baxter. Which band wins, Internal Bleeding versus Dying Fetus?
Boy, that's tough. Fetus is so good. And
Do you like every Fetus record?
Fetus is great.
Yeah, I think
dude.
every record is good. Yeah.
Really good. I remember we had them out here for Cleveland Death Fest, like '94.
Oh, that's before my time for sure.
I think that the Bathe and Entrails demo's killer.
Yeah, totally killer.
We also had Internal Bleeding on the same show, and dude, you had to experience Internal Bleeding live back then. Like, you know, if you would get their tapes or their CDs, it just didn't capture the energy and what they were live. You see them live, you're just like blown away, dude. You know. So yeah, both good bands. I don't know who I would pick, 'cause I love both those bands, especially live. So good.
Colt, send a super chat. Thanks for that, homeboy. What's up, dog? Me, my homie, and my other homie are confirmed driving to Dead by Dog. 3-hour drive.
Nice.
Jamming
party.
Jamming Incantation and Pleasure to Kill. You come hang out with Baxter.
Hell yeah.
So you could be just out there hanging, Brian?
Yeah, definitely gonna be a Dead by Dog.
No, but you're gonna hang it out, or you could be hanging backstage with the strippers and the.
No, you know me, I'm out partying, dude. But I also
'Cause people ask,
I
like-
wanted to confirm with you. I want to, obviously have the ablated booth too. We're
Yeah.
gonna be partying.
I mean,
Yeah.
I figured every band's wants to stand. You know what I mean?
I'm gonna bring the.
Because here's the thing, dude. Like the
'Cause I know there's only so much room the way it's set up.
Because Nate, the owner, like I kind of like told him that, and it's cool, but it's also kind of like I wish you'd give me a little more solid answers. Like the way he replies, it's almost like too laid back. Like I ask, he's just like, yeah. I'm like, all right, that's
Well, here's
good.
what you got to do. Like I told you before, you got to get there early. You got to handle everything. You don't leave nothing up to the club.
Yeah.
You get there, you handle business, you make it happen, you set it up.
What's a good time you think I should get there? So the doors open at 4.
Early.
The
You
4
gotta
p.m.
get
they
there
open.
early. You got to have it all ready to
What's
go.
early in your book?
Well, I would get there at least a few hours early because you want to have everything in motion set up. You want to know where everybody's going, what everybody's got to do, all the time.
Yeah, as far as managing the
could.
bands, I did for managing the bands and stuff. Just because I know a lot of people are going to want to hang out with me and talk, and that way I could be available. Because I don't want to because as you can see, most of the people are coming from out of state. Dude, I'm telling you right now, as far as Ohio people, I guarantee Cleveland shit. I guarantee it'll be like 20 people. It's gonna be mostly out of state people.
That's being generous.
Yeah, because Cleveland sucks. It's just a bunch of posers.
Yeah, a lot of those people they don't want to drive out.
Yeah.
But it'll be a lot of out of state people, and that's why you gotta either have somebody handle it or you get there early, get everything set up. Because that's how I would do Ohio Death Fest. I had it all handled, set up to where I would just hang, party. I mean, because everybody's gonna want to talk to the dog, maybe pet the dog, and give you a treat or something.
I'm gonna try to push it. That's why I want you out there too, because I want to push them off some onto you.
Oh yeah, you know me.
Yeah.
I'm always hanging out.
Yeah.
Wherever the smoking section is, I'll be there hanging out.
And they got that patio for smokes, right, Brian?
Oh yeah, sit and get high, dude.
Yep.
They got all this shit
Cat
outside.
Shade sent you a super chat.
Well, I got Andrew Brown here. Sip chop. Baxter, any thoughts on coffins? Man, coffins.
I like Coffins. I like them. They're a good band. I like them. We try to carry their stuff at a bladed whenever we can get our paws on it. Yeah, good stuff. I like Coffins.
Okay, Cat Shades in Super Chat. At Scion Music Fest, I got blackout drunk. I annoyed Brian and Paul. I woke up with broken glass and blood in my hair. Brian, please explain.
Who is this and where?
Explain. Is it at the Scion Music Fest?
Scion Music Music Fest.
Zion Music Fest.
And to annoy Brian.
Was that in
probably
like
gonna be really annoying.
Was that in Columbus?
I wasn't there. He said you were.
With Immolation?
I don't know. Shades,
It might have been,
elaborate, Shades.
yeah, elaborate. Because we were there. Yeah, we were there.
He said 2010 in Columbus.
Yeah, we were there. I don't know. I might have been fucked up as he was because I don't remember the situation. Yeah, but yeah, we were there, and yeah, I think we were partying hard.
What do you think? What do you think of Soulfly, Brian?
Fuck that, dude. Not my thing. You know,
Right.
I think of that. I think of my zipper on my pants. You know, pulling out my wiener to take
That's
a
my
leak.
only fly
Oh,
on
my
it.
soul fly. Open it up and piss. But I did like the old Sepultura.
Yeah,
dude.
of course. Yeah.
I mean, like at the time back in the day, it was one of my favorite bands, you know, like Beneath the Remains. I mean, that's like an iconic death metal album that I'll still pull that out to the day. But, you know, then after, I even like Chaos AD. It was a little
Okay, so
good.
you do like
But
that
then
one?
after that, it
The
was
Roots, yeah.
fucking sucked.
Yeah,
dude.
yeah.
Like Roots? What the fuck is this, you know?
I do know.
Soulfly, yeah, I don't listen to none of that. But old Sepultura, yeah, give me some Beneath the Remains, some Rise. all that old stuff.
Wub. Hey, J-Dog, is there any chance of a future Lord Humongous release through Hell's Headbangers? I try to sign them on their fucking first demo. I send it over to Easy and Sea-Dog. They're like, yeah, it's pretty good. But Chase is like, God damn, that name's terrible. I'm like, and then I told that to the band. They're like, he's apparently never seen Mad Max.
That's a great fucking band.
But I like him. I really like him. Good live, too. I
I
think
could
they're-
only imagine some of the brother debates, dude.
Oh, dude, the best story.
I mean, at least now, I mean, you've always been the youngest,
Uh-huh.
but at least now, you know, if they get a line, you could just kick their ass, you know?
Yeah, well, I don't. I mean,
No?
yeah, no. They still kick
No.
me around like it's
They
a
still kick
tuna
you
can.
around, huh?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
It's still like they're 12, 13, and 14.
I'm gonna have to go grab my wallet and I pay for a question. And we'll talk about you
Dude,
and the brothers. And,
Dude,
you know, the
I've said it
debates
before.
in hell.
The best goddamn.
You guys get out pitchforks in hell and debate. And
The best-
We're not signing this band.
Dude, the best stories I can't even tell on camera.
Oh, really? Good.
Oh, yeah, the good- the good
I'll
shit,
have to
yeah.
hear that, dude.
Yeah, there's
I'll
some good
bust
ones.
out my wallet for a paid question.
Yeah, there's some good ones.
Since I don't have Venmo or,
Yeah.
you know.
What else is in here?
You're doing pretty good. You can still read that from here because I can't read shit. I could see that
That's why
you
I
and
read
you
it
were
off
on
to
there.
you.
Yeah.
I got you.
I'm blind. I'm blind and I'm a deaf.
You don't have glasses at all?
Well, I wear contacts to see shit far, you know, but
When you turn
I mean, I
50.
look at it this way, you know, I still got my hair, I can still get a boner. You know what? If my eyes are bad, my ears, I can't hear shit. That's okay. I just turn it up a little louder, and we're good to go, man.
What do you do
know?
for the road though? What, you can't see a car, you can barely see the license
Well,
plate
no, I
from
can see far. I just can't see close.
Oh, okay. So driving is no problem.
Yeah, no biggie.
Totally not a scammer. Brian, is it true that you do a cover band?
Yes. And I tell you what, a lot of people may think it's weird. Like, well, dude, you're totally into brutal and sick shit, but you do, you know, old school metal. But I tell you what, a lot of that stuff I grew up on. You know, like we do old Metallica, old Iron Maiden, old Megadeth. You know, like we do Peace Cells, fun song to play. We do Holy Wars, Punishment Due, shit like that. And you know what? It fills my void. So I get to jam all the time, dude. Like if I'm not doing a death metal show, I got a show with them, and we play 3 to 4 hours.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh,
dude.
shit.
Well, we'll start a show at 8, and we may get done by 1. We'll take like a couple breaks, but dude, we're playing 3-4 hours of metal, and you know what? It keeps me in great death metal shape because I'm
Great death metal shit.
yeah. Well, here's the thing. I'm jamming. You know, I'm still headbanging, doing my
Right.
thing, playing 3-4 hours. And it's just like a death metal show to where, oh, we got a 40-minute set. Simple.
Yeah.
You know, if you're doing the cover band.
That's a cakewalk.
You know, it's not too far. I love playing the music. My band, dude, are the coolest guys. Like, at all my bands, dude, the cover band guys are so cool, easy going. You know, there's never any fighting, bickering. We just get together and we're like, oh, you guys want to do this song? You want to do Run to the Hills by Maiden? Yeah, we'll do that. So I'll learn it and show up. Everybody knows it. It's like spot on. So it's such a smooth band. We get paid good. and it's fun, dude. I just go jam 3-4 hours, play some good old shit.
What kind of people show up? Is it like metalheads from the scene, or is it just a bunch of old guys, or like?
It's a lot of, you get a pretty diverse, like you get a lot of young people that like it, you'll get a lot of older people, and then you also get these people that you look at them, you're like, there's no way they're into this music, but they'll come to every show.
Dude, I see them at death metal shows. There's no way they're into this music,
But
right?
they're totally into the music.
Right.
They'll come out to every show, but you would look at them and you wouldn't ever think that they were even into that kind of stuff.
Yeah, right.
Know?
Oh, I do know.
So it's
Caleb
fun.
wants to
you
know
know?
Ryan, what's the best Rush song?
I'll tell you what, I will tell you guys this. Out of, my cover band, we do, like, I probably know, I'd say at least 60 songs.
Really?
At least 60, dude, yeah, for that.
So you could
band.
easily just play, like, if you had to get up there and name any of those 60, you could play them.
Well, I try to go over them before, like, what we'll do. They're like, well, let's swap out this and this, and, but we want to do this Dream Theater song. Okay, yeah, I remember that. But then I'll practice it, because I'm always practicing.
Yeah.
So, I'll just go through them. Okay, yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But yeah, we do a lot of different shit. Shit, what was the question? I got sidetracked.
What's the best Rush song?
Rush. Yeah, we're talking about Rush. That's what I was getting at. Rush, out of all the songs that we do, for me, Rush is the hardest.
That's what everybody says, especially for like drums and shit like that, people say.
Well, here's the thing. I am fortunate because our drummer and our guitar player, they used to have like a Rush tribute band. So they play spot on. So it helps me out because, every fill, like in like Free Will or something, did the drummer spot on. But for me, Rush is the hardest for me to play out all the stuff we do.
Okay.
Dawn
It's just
Possession
their
asks,
weird formula like that,
Do you cover any Zappa songs?
No, But we do like Holy Wars and the Punishment Do. We do the Toxic Waltz. Some shit like that.
Yeah.
Some Slayer.
Cat Shades on another super chat.
Cash Shades did?
Yeah, Rush is, for me, Rush is a challenge, but I like it, It's like, we got all these different
Cat Shades, yes, on
fills.
Super Chat. It says, tell everyone about the Silver Fox. Also, I need a time and location for interviews. Send me an email. Oh, yeah, so this Cat Shades guy, because he has his own channel, he wants to interview you at the Dead by Dog
Yeah,
show.
I think he messaged me
it's
about
that
it,
guy.
and I messaged him again because he wanted to do it while I was like at work or something. It's like, yeah, I can't do that time. Let's do a different show. But I think his name is Brandon.
Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah,
yeah,
it's
definitely
Brandon.
want to do it, but I can't do it at like 10 in the morning when I'm all full of oil at work. I'm gonna do it at a different time, but I'm down.
No, but I think he's
I
even
love
talking,
doing
I
it.
think, because he's coming down to the show. I think he's
Oh,
talking
okay,
about,
on the 29th?
well, no, the fest.
Oh, the Dead by Dog.
Yeah, I think
Good,
he's
good.
definitely coming to that. I think he lives in Columbus.
Yeah,
Um,
Brandon Livingston.
Yeah, that's him. Yeah, I think
known
he's
him
talking
for a
about.
long
But
time.
he mentioned. I think he said about doing it there too.
Yeah, we could probably hook that up. I mean, I'll be there, dude.
Actually, why don't you about the day before?
Yeah, and it's a Colts and 199. Do you all like INRI or Pleasure to Kill more? If I had to pick, it's really close, but for me, probably INRI slightly more, but very, very close. And I don't even think Baxter likes INRI by Sarcophago. Do you?
It's not bad. Is it something I listen to all the time? No, but
But you
not
definitely
bad.
you like Pleasure to Kill, right?
Yeah.
Do you need another beer?
Yeah.
You same?
Yeah, I'm always needing beer. I'm trying to go slow, but
Yeah.
it's tasty. It's good.
Oh yeah, I was gonna bring up Brian. Yeah, if you want. So the day before, I know you work, so I'm gonna have to take the day off, but it's just open. We were doing it regardless. The June 20th, then the day before show, because so many people are asking me, hey, can I come down to the shop and shop? I was like, well, Saturday won't be an option. There's no way, because again, be there
Do
early.
an open house on Friday.
We are. So we're
yeah.
around noon open house, and I'm offering.
Oh, thank you.
So Eric and Chase both said they're come down too.
Oh,
so
wow, they're gonna
I know.
come down.
They're-
Wow.
Chase, Sea Dog, he's got to bust out the jumper cables because his battery dies every time. He never leaves the house. Dude, he doesn't even do his own groceries. He has them delivered. He's like, grocery
Wow.
shop. He's like, that's for the peasants.
I love Chase though, but he's so cool. I like
Same
every
Chipotle
now and then
line.
I
He's like,
see
who
him,
waits in the Chipotle line?
He's not one of those guys. He's not going to be in the Taco Bell drive-through at 3 a.m.
He is if you're driving.
God.
Dude, check this jabroni out.
If you're driving.
Because again, he always mooches rides. So as a class, it's at the end of the show. Yeah, can I hitch a ride home? I was like, I
He lives
guess.
down the road.
Right.
man.
I was like, I guess. we're driving, like, Bo, swinging this Taco Bell. And dude, but the thing is, dude, the line is literally out in the street.
Oh, yeah.
I'm like, I'm not waiting in this home. He's like, what do you mean? It's just right there. I'm like, it's right there for you. I was like, there's a 30-minute wait. I'll already be home.
You
I
should
was
just
like,
grab him a protein shake. Like, here, bro, drink a protein shake.
dude, he doesn't know that man shit. He'll think, oh, this is yucky.
Yucky. Oh, it's always good seeing Chase. You don't have a Chase sighting too often, but when you do, it's cool. I always like seeing Chase. Cool dude.
He's been out a lot lately.
Yeah, he comes to the show. Yeah, it's a
Yeah, I've seen him at
I'm sure he'll be at the show Saturday.
Yeah, I would
can't
hope so.
I would be shocked if he was. The only way he's not, because sometimes he goes out of town too. He's chasing tail all the time. He's going to.
Oh, I thought he had a girlfriend.
He's got like 10 of them.
Oh, damn. You go, Chase. I'm drinking that, you know? Hell yeah.
Yeah. Dude, I'm the only one that's married. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but you got a cool. She's hot and cool at the same time.
Dude, yesterday was our 9-year wedding anniversary.
Wow, 9 years.
Just had to shoot a fucking video even on that date. Guy, fuck me.
Or if you're shooting a video like that, I don't think we want to see that.
It wasn't.
I think that
Actually, these
YouTube
weirdos
would
would.
want that.
These weirdos would want to see it.
You're
That's
gonna
just the
get your
thing.
channel banned from YouTube and.
Actually, that's the thing is I was hoping, like, yeah, if we're doing a fucking video, I was like, yeah, hopefully they want to see Lindsay. They're like, no, I want to see the dog's dick. He's fucking. They're always talking about
Maybe that guy from that one channel that was saying you're homophobic. He probably wants to see that.
That's who. Well, what's up with the guy? That's the guy. I did a collab with him last night.
Oh, okay.
We did a collab. I was like, dude, you're so.
Well, as long as you weren't rubbing weenies, I guess
we weren't
that's
rubbing
cool.
weenies. I was like, dude, you're so important, dude. I had to make plans for our anniversary. I'm here doing this video with your dumbass.
Oh, I might have to watch that just to.
Yeah, I think he said he's posting it Tuesday. It came out good.
Okay, I have to check that.
Yeah,
out.
I mean, he's a nice dude. Honestly, I welcome all that shit. I really wish that I would get more YouTube wars. Now, any of you fucking losers that have 100 subs, don't bother because that just gives you more clout. But it's people that got a lot of subs, when it's back and forth, like people like, dog, this guy's an ass. I'm like, this is great because people love seeing that shit.
Yeah,
and it brings
yeah.
traction.
It's like the National Enquirer, but with metal.
Yeah.
You know?
So I welcome it. Dude, I only wish that somebody like Headbanger TV or one of those poser channels would just roast the fuck out of me, and that way we go back and forth.
Call you a Nazi,
homophobic,
a racist.
Yeah, goddamn racist. And it's funny, even one guy,
Racist.
even the guy in the comments, they're like, racist. Like, he just did 5 days ago an hour interview with Sicky from Black Death. He's like, he didn't seem very racist. He's like, what are these dumb fucks talking about?
Oh, yeah, that kind of shit's just laughable.
It's beyond.
You don't agree with, you're a racist.
Yeah, I know.
And,
and dude, you ever notice it's just these 20-year-old.
The death metal scene really isn't like that.
I know,
People
exactly.
aren't really racist.
For the most part, no.
I mean, the majority of people, they judge you on, hey, this dude's cool or this dude's
Dude,
not cool.
dude, if anything, and they're the most
You
judgmental
know?
about what bands you like over your color of your skin.
Yeah. People don't care about, the color. Like,
they care if you like black metal or death metal
I go to
more.
some of these fests, I don't even know what color they are. And I don't care.
Yeah.
And a lot of people I meet, they can't even speak English. I don't even care, but, you know, you're hugging, like, hey, bro, and you can tell you're on that wave that, they're into the same shit as you. So it's like none of that shit even matters.
100%. Yeah,
dude,
that's
that's the way it is in metal.
100%. Yeah. No, they judge you more for what bands or what style of metal you like more than that.
Yeah.
Like, so, what do you?
Definitely.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, you like this? We got some more comments and questions
Shit,
there.
there's so many, dude. Murcog Baxter, would you say you clarify as the sick shit, bro?
Definitely the sick shit.
You
Yeah.
gotta say it like.
What do you think, Dex? Actually, I did that a while ago because you were using the term sick in the death metal. You're keeping it fucking sick. Like, you had the slogan.
Yeah.
Way before all these fucking wankers, which is, like normies using it, like, that was a sick pass in football.
I think that,
what do you think of them using that
that's
term?
probably always been around.
Not to the degree that it is now.
But I mean, yeah, I've always done it, and it's like been the slogan of the label.
Yeah.
And it ain't fucking changed, and it ain't gonna change. So.
I just didn't know if people use it as a normal term, if it kind of annoys you at all.
No, I don't give a shit.
Okay.
I don't give a shit. I got better things going on than to worry about.
What these idiots are doing.
Somebody's lingo or whatever.
Jay Horvath wants to know favorite Pittsburgh bands over time.
Rotravor. I mean, that's why I'm jamming with them, Dun 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 dun. Yeah, I just finished up another
Here's
one.
another, the Brotherhood of Steel. Baxter, what's your take on Argleslints and their brand of traditional heavy metal influenced death metal?
You know what? I always liked them. I used to write to them like, I'd say in the late 90s.
Now those guys are definitely a bunch of Klansmen, aren't they?
You know what? I've heard that. I guess maybe they're racist. I've never seen that. I don't.
My
sit and
stance is
read
I kinda
people's
don't-
lyrics. I just pop in the tape and this music's cool. I don't read people's lyrics. I'm not gonna look up their bio and all this other bullshit.
Yeah, I don't police
to
the
see,
shit. Yeah.
like what does this dude do in his spare time? I ain't got time for that, dude. I'm all about the music. I mean,
Yeah.
So, but those dudes are always cool. Like them. Graham Blyle's Key. I used to write to those bands, and I always
Do you
thought
like Graham Buzz? I couldn't picture you liking them at all. I feel like it's too black metal for you.
They were cool. I mean, they weren't my thing. But what I always thought was funny is I get their demo tapes, and they would take like the old church pamphlets that you would get at church when your mom made you go to church as a kid, and they'd put all the black metal paint on them. So, this tape, that's hilarious.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess those bands are, I don't know, are they racist or something? Or
My whole thing, dude,
people
honestly,
say that?
if you would have asked me 15 years ago about those, I just didn't even care that I didn't know. Because my stance is, let's just say they are racist. I'm like, I don't care. I don't care who another man does or doesn't like. I was like, that's his opinion. I was like, as long as he's not going out lynching guys, like, he's allowed to believe whatever the fuck he likes. I was like, I don't care who he likes and he doesn't like. I was like, if he's cool to me, then we get along. If he doesn't like certain people of a certain race or gender, I don't give a shit. That's his. That's his problem.
I don't look into it.
I
I
really don't think about it.
Like I said, I'm not going to look up their bio and get their inner thought. What do you really think about this?
Right.
That?
I just don't care.
Music and I don't give a shit.
I literally don't. It's like I so don't care that it's like the conversation actually annoys me. I was like, I can't believe we're talking about something so goddamn dumb.
Yeah. So I thought it was funny. You had the one video I was checking out, with the guy calling you racist and homophobic and all this stuff. It's like, God, that kind of shit gets so old.
So fucking old.
It's laughable. It's like, man, ain't you got some metal to talk about? Or do you even bang chicks or anything? You get laid? I mean, you're going to talk about this?
Dude, that was my favorite line of yours ever when I asked you. I think it was either Dave Newborg or Old Man's Child, because I liked those bands' earlier stuff. And I asked you in the shop, because I was young, and I knew you didn't like black metal. So he pretty does. I was like, yeah, Brian. I think it was maybe Old Man's Child. I was like, Brian, do you like Old Man's Child? Takes a spit with smoke. Fuck no, bro. Do those dudes even bang chicks? I was just fucking wrong.
Dude, the funniest was the one time it was Satiriqueer.
Satiriqueer.
Oh, dude, I was half buzzed. And what's the one singer's name?
Satire.
Satire. Yeah. Oh, dude, I made that guy feel so bad.
Oh, really?
Just ripping on him,
What did he do?
The Flying Machine.
Yeah, it wasn't. I was there. The Rebel Extravaganza tour.
Yeah, because
was that with Immortal? Wasn't that with Christian and Angel Corpse?
Yeah,
I was there. Yeah.
Yeah, because I had like
Satiriqueer.
Immortal and Chrissy and I had them for the in-store appearance.
Yeah.
Man, I don't want no Satiriqueer in my shop.
You're not even welcome, Holmes.
But yeah, I was ripping. It was so fun. I never got into them.
Yeah.
But I always did like Immortal, because, I mean, here's another thing. I don't know if people know this, but like, a lot of the people like the brutal shit, like, oh, Deeds of Flesh, Path of the Week. And if you listen to Path, because I used to talk to Eric.
Super good album.
Before Eric died, like back in the day, I'd talk to him a couple times a week, And that was his album, was like Blizzard Beasts.
That's a great record.
Well, if you listen to Blizzard Beast, you listen to Deeds of Flesh, Path of the Weakening, you're gonna see the whole.
Dude, I own them both. I'm gonna put them on back to back.
Telling you, dude, that's
I never
that
picked up on
album.
that.
Because I talk to Eric all the time. Is Blizzard Beast?
Because I love both. I'm a big fan of both records. I mean, my favorite Immortal record is Battles in the North. But
yeah, I love that record.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. I mean, it was brutal. I mean, the vocals were sort of funny, but
they're different. But they were different too. They didn't sound like all the other black metal guys.
I mean, it was pretty brutal stuff.
So Brian Woody, you know Woody, right? You know Woody, right? Brian Woody.
Oh yeah,
He's in the chat. He says, Justin, tell the Chasey boy Papa John story. So when we moved out to the Papa John, so it's an inside one. I could tell this one. So like I said, I can't tell the best stories, but I can tell this one.
When you can't tell.
Yeah. So like I said, so Dawg again doesn't leave the fucking house. Got to get his battery's dead every time. We got to get jumper cables. True story. And when we first moved out together, we bought the house together, the three of us, to run the business out of, and we lived out of. He again didn't want to leave the house for something. He finally leaves the house. He comes back with I'm not even exaggerating. A stack, 5 large Papa John pizzas. He walks in the door. I'm like, what the fuck, are you having a party? It's like, food for the week. I'm like, food for the week, homie. It's right down the street. You can just go get a fresh, that way he doesn't have to leave the house. So you're going to eat a crusty, moldy, dry one by the time you get to the last one. At the end of the week, I was like, just go get a fresh one each day if you're going to eat pizza every day.
Dawg.
Dawg.
I got to get his address. I'm just going to stop over his house and
bring him a Papa John's. He'll love you.
I'll bring him a pizza, man. Pizza delivery. Pizza delivery.
Super chat.
The Dawg. You don't like to leave the house.
Yeah, Chase 4, super chat. Sup, Dawg and Baxter, two coolest dudes in the land, currently jamming Clean Flesh and having some brewskis. I'm a Cleveland poser that will for sure be at Dead by Dawg. Had my tickets since it was announced. That's what I like to hear, Holmes.
Listen to some Clean Flesh, some immoral sex habits.
The Crooked Toaster, super chat. Sup, bras? This is Cody, the vocalist for Gut Shovel and Frequent Shopper at Hell's. I dig those frequent shoppers. Dead by Dawg is going to be killer, brah. The lives rule. Keep it up. Yep. Make sure you get to that in-person live Dead by Dawg.
Dude, Dead by Dawg Fest is going to be one hell of a party, man.
I think so, dude. I really do.
Well, it should. People need to come out and party, even if you only like 2 or 3 of the bands.
Because it's
going to
be
a party.
Because it's going to be a hangout with all the people, like a community that comes from out of state.
Yeah.
It's not just going to be a bunch of people that you see all the time. Like if you're coming from Texas and you're coming from California, which people are. And if you're coming from New York, you get to meet up. It's a kind of like it's a center place to meet up, and you got bands playing.
New friends and cool people. And, it's going to be a time that you're going to remember for years down the road. Like, oh, yeah, it was a Dead by Dawg. You remember this? A Dead by Dawg Fest. It's going to be like that.
100%.
People need to make the trip. Buy the ticket. What is it, like 50 or
$55? Yeah,
$55. Just buy the ticket. Yeah. I mean, if you're that fucking broke, I'm sure the Dawg would cut you a couple bucks off, maybe.
I gave him the fucking financial hack. I told him, like, come on, dude. Even if you have a job, I was like, you mean to tell me you can't get a part-time job in the evening at Mac Daddy's or mow some lawns? I was like, I gave you a year's notice, Holmes. I was like, come on, you can't scrounge up some pocket change. We're not buying a house here,
Yeah, you got plenty of time to save up.
Exactly. So I don't want to hear that.
Worth it.
I mean, if you're gonna tell me you're not coming, tell me. I think all the bands blow. I think that Brian Baxter's a complete douche, and I can't stand Jada. Tell me that, and I'm like, all right, that's a good reason not to come. Don't tell me because you can't afford it. Come on, dude. What are you, 12?
Save up.
That's some dumb shit. That's some kiddo fucking bitch shit. Get a job, make some money, homie.
Let's do a Creed cover band.
Oh, dude, God, Creed's the worst band on earth. Don't you agree?
Yeah, fuck that.
Don't get any gayer than Creed, does it?
Yeah. Well, I think it does get a little more than that,
Who's bottom of the barrel? Because I've always said Hootie the Blowfish and Creed, bottom of the fucking barrel. Unlistenable. I'd rather have my head shotgun blasted off my shoulders.
I listen to that fucking shit, dude.
I mean, that's the bottom of the fucking barrel.
That guy's weirdly a drug addict too, right?
Who is?
The Creed guy.
Oh God, he probably but who knows? Is he still
fuck
alive?
that.
M Void.
I couldn't even tell you one song by those bands, I mean.
M Void sent a super chat stream appreciation tip: drinking Guinness and living after midnight here in Ireland. See, Ireland's watching Baxter.
Oh, that's cool, dude. I'm actually part Irish,
Oh yeah.
Which is funny. We had for my cover band we had a show. I think it was last week. I got a life-size leprechaun.
Like from the Warwick Davis Leprechaun? Like
yeah,
the movie?
from the first movie. I got a life-size one. I brought it out to the show. Yeah.
But you still have one?
Of course I got it.
That's cool as fuck.
Yeah, dude. I like horror movie prop type stuff.
Yeah, dude. One of my things I've always wanted to buy, and I looked into it. I mean, they're more expensive now, but at that time they're like $10,000. Is a life-size Predator.
Oh,
you know what I mean?
Yeah. I don't have one of them. I definitely would like one.
Yeah,
of
but
them,
I love that shit, man.
Yeah.
Because I have some of the small, like the ones this tall Predators. I think we got like. I don't know, honey. We got 3 or 4 in the house.
They're big.
Then
they weren't cheap.
Yeah. None of that shit's cheap.
Yeah.
Dude.
But no, yeah. So you got the actual. He's the size of Warwick Davis.
Yeah,
I don't know how tall Warwick is, but maybe 4 foot.
He's about this tall, dude.
Yeah.
But he's the exact replica from the first movie.
Yeah.
Fucking awesome.
Totally awesome.
Even my cat likes it.
Ask Baxter, what's the gayest trend to emerge in the new death metal scene?
I think the flaccid death metalers, dude.
Such as
these flaccid little cucks that are just so offended and butthurt. It's like death metal's supposed to be offensive.
Exactly.
It's not safe, But yeah, all these flaccid cucks, dude. That's the worst trend, you know.
You do agree, like especially the metal scene. If you try to cancel anyone, you just need to be thrown. You just need to be curb stomped and thrown out.
Yeah, dude. Because you know what, nobody there should be no censorship.
100%.
I mean, you don't have to agree with like
Just
we're
don't
talking
buy
about
it.
Argus Lent
Yeah.
or whatever. Or just don't fucking buy it.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah.
But yeah, the whole cancel culture trend.
There's nothing I
fuck
hate
that,
more.
dude. I hate censorship. Even though a lot of shit I don't agree with, but I would never censor it.
Like 100%
you know?
same. Exactly.
I mean, that should be your freedom of expression in your music. Do what you want.
Yeah.
You know. Yeah, people don't like it or you don't agree, and you're reading their lyrics, and there's a word in there that offends you. Shut the fuck up. Who cares? You know? Don't listen to that band. But yeah, censorship, I'm totally anti-censorship, dude.
What's your thoughts on Pantera, Brian?
I actually like the old Pantera.
God, I hate them.
Yeah,
No, actually, I would say
Like
I hate their.
Pantera or the...
Yeah, you like the glam stuff or the what? The Cowboys from Hell?
Well,
or-
no, like even Far Beyond Driven was a pretty heavy album, you know?
See, I can't stand their fan base because, again...
Well, that's different. I mean, there's a difference between popping in a CD and, jamming, like Slaughtered off of Far Beyond Driven than, their fans. That's, yeah, that's
because that what's heavier than Pantera? It's like, come on, that's
a lot heavier.
That's what I'm saying. That's the dumbest shit I've ever heard.
But I think, at the time when, they did go thrash, I mean, at the time, you got to look at it this way. They sort of picked off where Metallica left off. Because Metallica, they went, well, Pantera picked up, that heavy, crunchy thrash sound. So they sort of picked up, at the time there. Like I remember, I'd seen them a bunch, like even at Flashes. But the one time, they were on tour with, what was it? Exodus, Suicidal Tendencies, Pantera at the old Agora and shit.
Oh, shit, okay.
Killer, dude.
What year was it, like 95 or so?
Maybe, I'm not sure. I don't know. It was in the 90s. I remember my ribs were hurting so bad. Because the barricade went down. And, back then, I would do backflips. Like, I had a mastered. You could ask people. I could do backflips off the stage into the crowd.
So you were actually stage diving at mosh
all
back
the
then?
time, dude.
When did you officially stop doing that? Like, about what age?
Well, once the crowd started getting a little thin, then it's like, I'm not going to do a backflip and break my neck, But, a lot of the shows...
Well, if they're shoulder to shoulder, you're landing on people no matter what.
Well, I would pick and choose who I'd land on.
Oh, yeah. We're going to land on some fucking just tiny little guy.
So no, I'd be like, there's a hot chick there. I'd, land on them, because nobody had a choice that if they're all crammed in, they had to catch you.
Yeah, 100%.
But then when, things got thin and, people got a little flaccid and didn't want to mosh and slam and all that and, all the space, they didn't, I don't want to catch you, then you got to quit doing that.
So for people like joining now, some people are asking who's sitting next to you, so maybe just...
You don't. It's a bunch of posers. Brian Baxter, Regurgitation of Bladed Records. Fucking give the whole list. Fucking now he's in Rochefort. He's in. Give him the list, Brian.
Let's see. Right now, Sodomized, Regurgitation, Rochefort.
Show him this clean ass flag again, Brian.
Oh,
Brought me a kid.
Yeah, we gotta keep the big dick energy going here,
Show him that flag.
Yeah.
Show him that slick ass fucking art.
Yeah, look at this.
Get him in the shot, Holmes. There you go.
There we go.
Looking
Uyghur's
clean as
flag,
fuck.
Yeah.
Got the wiener action in the ass.
Oh, dude, yeah. Gotta have that big dick energy with the maggot man all ripped. I mean, dude, you're gonna look at this every morning before you go to the gym.
Can't wait to
I'm gonna get some pumps going, man.
Inspiration.
So that way, when you die and you have no skin, you're gonna be ripped.
At least be ripped. Chase Forrest said on Super Chat, what's your guys' opinion on Gaff died already? Do you know what the fuck he's talking about?
Gap from New Jersey?
I have no idea what he's talking about.
They're killer, dude. Oh, yeah, I like them.
I don't know.
Actually,
Brian says they're killer.
They're killer, dude. Yeah, good shit, man. Yeah, Gaff from New Jersey.
Chase stumped the dog.
Chase, my brother?
No.
Does it say he said something?
Yes.
Highly doubt that.
No, honey. The guy's name was Chase.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, Gaff died already.
You don't know
I
who
think
it
we
is?
got that in stock at a Bladed. It was put up by CDN. Definitely a CD. Pick it up, man. Definitely worth picking up.
Guzin says Marilyn Manson thoughts.
Marilyn Manson. Yeah, I don't. Another thing, I couldn't tell you what he sings.
Okay.
He looks a little weird, I guess. You know, if that's a good thing. I don't know, but I couldn't tell you a song
Maybe
he
like
sings.
30 years ago it was.
Yeah.
Not anymore. Now he looks like a 60-year-old woman.
Yep, not for me.
Look at this
no
shit.
Marilyn
Look at this
Manson.
shit. Some Jacob Lay. He's like, I ain't a go getter, and I'm flying in from Victoria, Canada, bro towns. I'm bowling 2 games, then leaving. See y'all June. Our dollar sucks too, but Dead by Dog is a can't miss. Hell's rules, my boy.
Can't miss it.
He's coming from Victoria, Canada, flying.
Nice, nice.
Exactly.
Brian, what's your favorite Ohio death metal album from Corey?
Ooh, that's a good question. I would have to say, not being biased because I played in the band, but I would say Embalmer. There was Blood Everywhere and all the old Embalmer. Yeah, for Ohio death metal, yeah. Or Cleveland. I'll say Cleveland. Yeah.
That's your favorite Cleveland band? Probably Embalmer?
Yeah,
Yeah, I can see
I
that,
mean, that's why I joined them years
Yeah,
and
I
years
can
ago.
totally see that. Yeah, I can totally see that.
Which eventually had that new record out. It's sort of collecting dust, waiting on that layout. I don't know where that layout is.
Who's laying it out?
Paul, waiting on the layout.
Laying it out.
Yeah, there'll be a new record. I don't know if it'll be under what name. Who knows? But yeah, got a whole new record.
User ID I can't pronounce. Do you prefer Florida death metal or Swedish death metal?
I'd say Florida. Like Florida. I mean, I guess the Swedish sound, you know, with like the heavy metal pedal, that was cool back in the day, but it's a little overdone now.
Now
it's
it's
like,
definitely
all right,
not.
yeah, you gotta
Now it's definitely overdone.
get
Yeah,
you a different pedal, bro.
because the band's
Get
definitely
you an original sound.
they definitely sound very similar.
Mhm.
Yeah. Going back up to see which.
Well, it's a lot of, what are those, comments and questions?
Yeah, it's just every.
You just
yeah.
can't see because you're
Yeah.
old.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't see none of that shit.
You get the bifocals going, man.
Woody said, if you like thrash, pick up the Solus from Cleveland, Parma. Do you like Solus?
Souls, those guys are cool. Yeah, I can't say I spin them all the time, but I live in Parma, so it's Parma death metal, you know. Oh, which I heard you're gonna interview Big Brian.
Yeah, because I just did.
Pantera.
I just
That's
did.
cool,
I
dude.
just did an hour interview in person with Chris Dora last week, so that should be up in I don't know a few
cool,
days.
Dora.
I think it goes up Tuesday or Wednesday. I did it
Cool,
last
cool.
Saturday, and Sakula was there. I had to go though. We had some family stuff going on. I was like, I can't stay any later. And Brian, I was like, are you gonna go to the show, Rochefort show?
Yeah,
Brian?
he'll be there,
So I was like,
yeah.
we should shoot an interview. Which guys are the original guys from Rochefort?
Right now, obviously, I'm not. I just
No, I know.
joined a
That's what I'm
couple
saying.
months ago, but
It's just
Mark
one guy.
Mastro and Chris Webber.
Also, there's 2 guys.
Yeah.
So they
yeah.
both, one or both. I mean, it'd be cool
Mhm.
to do an interview with them. You know, the
Yeah,
original
yeah,
guys talk
we're-
about the old days and get it. You know what I mean?
If they can remember, you know.
Well, I mean, none of these guys. I ask whatever they say.
yeah,
they
yeah,
can,
we could probably hook something up, you know.
But yeah, if they're down, I would like to do it. You know, why not?
Yeah, we're gonna play some old shit. We're gonna play some new shit.
Speaking of that, who do you think's that? Because I've always said, in my opinion, the 3 heaviest bands / albums in existence. I mean, I'm sure there's newer stuff, but I'm talking about classics and kind of what set the bar.
Back in the old.
Yeah,
days.
to me, it was always Mortician, the first 2 incantations, Onward to Golgotha, Mortal Throne of the Nazarene, and the Rochefort record.
Yeah.
Would you agree with that? Would you say I'm forgetting
I-
somebody, or there's something that's heavier?
You probably are forgetting somebody. I can't think of it right now, but those albums, dude, you can't go wrong with.
But would
them.
you agree those are the running for stars, just
Yeah,
pure
the-
heaviness?
Yeah, definitely. If you want something super heavy, those 3 albums, you got to have them in your collection.
Because I've always said
Whether on
those.
vinyl,
I've always said
tape,
those
CD,
3. I was
yeah.
like, just anything by Mortician, the first 2 incans, and that Rochefort record. I was like, honestly, that's kind of like the heaviest shit of all time. I think.
Yeah, those first couple in cans.
Yeah.
And,
that was always
Mortal Throne of the Nazarene.
it's heavy as
dude.
fuck. Yeah.
I love that record.
Yeah.
Oh, it's funny actually. What I wanted to try out for Incan. This is probably sometime in the '90s, and I learned a lot of their stuff, but never got to try out. You know.
Oh really? Didn't work out.
I never even got the audition. But I learned a
Dwayne
lot
made
of
it for a
their
little
shit.
bit. You knew Dwayne was in there.
Yeah,
too.
yeah.
He did a
Dwayne
few
made it for a
handful
little
of
bit.
shows.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then he didn't last very long.
Yeah,
but-
we did what 4 or 5 shows. Not a lot.
Yeah, but he actually sounded really good. Like
I've heard some live boots. Somebody played maybe
He
it
was
was
really
Dwayne.
good with them. I thought. You know,
Yeah.
in my opinion. Like I see him, Michigan and.
Oh, so you actually were there?
Oh, I
We saw-
see
yeah,
him.
okay,
yeah.
yeah.
Yeah, so and he was really good with them,
Yeah.
really good.
What year was that then? Around 94, 95?
Yeah, probably. Yeah, probably.
Yeah.
Yeah, but he did really good with them. And
Yes, I think it was him. He had a VHS tape and he played it. I was at his house this is like 20 years ago. I was, that sounds fucking killer.
yeah, the old Michigan Death Fest, seen him at.
Rectal wench.
Rectal Wench.
Rectal wench.
Lavidity fan, that's good.
Fate, any Iowan bands you enjoy?
Who is from Iowa? I know there's a couple, but I can't think
Yeah, I
of who
can't
they
think of
are.
I was thinking the same. I can't think of who there is. Colt sent super chat. Dog, Dead by Dog will be my first time in Ohio. What's the weather like around that time? Perfect, June 21st. Why do you think I set it up, homeboy? I didn't just pull
Hot
that.
and sweaty.
I didn't pull that date out of my ass. What do you think I was gonna do? Set up in January with a goddamn Russian blizzard over here? Only morons have fests at that time. So I had it in June. And why June? Why not May or something like that? Well, May, you got Milwaukee, you got Maryland. Plan it all out, Holmes. So yeah, that's gonna be perfect. You don't need a jacket, you don't need shit. You don't even need a goddamn long sleeve.
But you do need some beer money and bring a fat sack of weed. Gotta bring a fat sack, you know? I
No,
mean,
Rectal
yeah.
wench said, see you in Chicago with Human Artifacts, Brian.
Oh, yeah. Regurgitation, we are playing. I think that is in June. I'd have to look at my calendar. But yeah, us, Human Artifacts, quick little one-off show. We were supposed to do one a while ago for out there. But our guitar player, Tony, he, what was it? His daughter was getting married. So we had to not play that one. Tony's daughter's getting married, you know, so we had to reschedule. But I think that, yeah, I got to look at the date of that show. But we got that one. We got Dead by Dog. And that's about all we got for the year for Regurg.
Just the two shows?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's like the Dead by Dog. We want to keep that exclusive.
Oh, but
That's
somebody
gonna be a
asked me.
special show and-
Somebody asked me. They sent in a question for the channel, and this is a couple months ago. And I answered. I was like, but you can answer it. Because I wasn't sure. I was like, probably. He asked if they regurge at the show if they're going to play any clitoral decor songs.
You know what? I want to, but unfortunately, like Dan didn't drum on that record, so he's not super comfortable playing some of them tracks. I wish he could. It may happen in the future, you know, but he's got to, you know, get it and probably do it his own way. We did do Razor Blade Catheter with him, which sounds killer. I'd like to bring that back, clitoraldectomy, but we'll see what happens.
You'll probably play the new song, right? Sexhumation?
Yeah, we're going to play that, and then we got, you know, some special brewing just for you, bro.
Oh, fuck yeah, sweet.
Yeah, it's going to be sick, dude. Yeah.
You keep teasing it.
But somebody
I
asked me
can't
that,
tell
but I remember a guy specifically said, do you think they're going to play anything off clitoridectomy?
Yeah,
I
I'd like to.
I was like, I can ask, but I forgot about that. That was a while ago, yes. Max Gasm 666 said, Chris or George, obviously talking about Cannibal.
I like them both.
Same.
I mean, you can't not like Chris Barnes' vocals in Cannibal.
Yeah, no way.
And then George, I mean, you gotta like him too. They're both great, dude.
What do you think about people that rip on Cannibal, like, as of, like, nowadays? They're just like, they're a one-trick pony. It's like the same band 20 years, like, kind of bash them. It's like, what do you want them to do? Pull a carcass? Like, what is your take?
You want them to just change their style? I mean, every Cannibal Corpse album is good, dude.
Yeah.
You know, consistently they put out records. They're good.
So it's funny. No matter what someone's bitching,
they're always
either you change your style or you're just a one-trick pony. Like, what do you? Yeah, you're fucked.
I'd rather Cannibal just keep doing what you're doing because it works. Every record is good. I can't think of a record.
Because dude, if they ever do a record, if they have love songs or keyboards or female vocals or clean vocals, I'd be like, this is the dumbest shit ever.
Yeah. You'd probably make one or two people happy doing that.
Yeah.
I've never been a fan of the style change. Like, I hate that. You have a band, all right, they're doing this sounds cool, and then they'll turn into something different.
100%.
It's the worst, dude.
It's the worst.
Like the gay black metal craze back in the 90s, you'd have, good bands playing death metal, then all of a sudden, we're black metal now. We got makeup, and it's like, dude.
Who would you say is the biggest offender of that throne?
There were so many, but like Sarcophagus, there were one, Deteriorate or whatever. You know, there's a bunch of those bands, and they would just, we're on the black metal bandwagon now. Giddy up, horsey.
What do you think? What's your take on Dark Throne?
I never got into Dark Throne.
Did you like their first record because that was more of a death metal record?
I
think it's boring personally.
Yeah, I didn't get into that, dude.
Yeah. Trevor Baxter, top 5 death metal bands.
Oof.
I mean, I pretty much gave.
That's too hard. That's too hard. I'll answer you that on text, kiddo. You gotta give Pops a chance to think about that one.
Chase 4 sent another super chat. These hoagies don't know how to send in a paid ski. I'm here to pick up the slack. Good. God damn it. Met the Dawg and Elcat at Darkness Prevails. Oh, shit. That was a few years ago. Yeah. So you were there. So that's the same club, obviously, as you know, then. The Darkness Prevails. Same club as I'm Having Dead by Dog.
Well, hopefully Chase 4 is going to the Rochevore show this weekend.
I don't know where he's located. Yeah.
I think he lives in Ashland or something, I thought.
Put in there, Chase. Where are you from?
Thrash something 84. Let's talk about metal fanzine back in the days. That's like the third.
Fanzines were cool, dude. I loved fanzines. I mean, now I guess you don't really need them because you got the internet, you know. But back in the day, it was cool. You know, you get the fanzine. Half of it you couldn't read because it was printed over printed. But you would discover all these new bands. They'd throw flyers in there, and like, God, I would learn about so many new bands from fanzines back in the day. Like, oh, I got to check this out, and, write this band.
Rick Galvez, Baxter. Any death metal bands from Canada you're a fan of? I mean, other than the obvious ones, I would assume. Cryptopsy.
There's a lot of good stuff. Definitely a lot of good stuff.
What's the last good Cryptopsy, Brian?
People may debate. I actually did like Whisper Supremacy.
So I like it too.
I actually did like that.
That's
record.
the last one I
A lot
liked.
of people don't like it. Yeah, after that, I think Then You'll Beg.
I was begging for a better album.
Yeah, I didn't really like that.
Yeah.
A lot of people don't like, DeSalvo's vocals on Whisper Supremacy.
Yeah.
I did. But I look at it as from a different point now. Like, all right, I'm going to compare it to, the old stuff, but it was a good record for what it was.
Yeah, no, I think the first two are the best, but I do still think Whisper's a good record.
Oh, yeah, killer stuff, dude.
Brotherhood of Steel. He has some good questions. Baxter, when did you get into tape trading, and then why did you stop?
Well, because nobody really puts out tapes anymore, I mean, I guess they do.
So when did you get into it?
Early 90s. Early 90s.
How old were you?
I was probably a teenager. But yeah, you'd get flyers, and you would just write bands if something looked cool, or, you'd see in a demo, a shirt or something that just sort of caught your eye. You try to, oh, okay, I got an ad from this band, and write them, and you get that. You get some more flyers. Like, it was so cool. You get your tape, and there'd be like 20 different flyers from all these different bands, and just sort of, oh, this looks good. I'm gonna write these guys. Oh, write these guys. And
what do you think about tapes coming back?
I mean, I guess it's cool if you're into tapes, but I'd rather have CD.
Same.
I'd rather have CD, pop in a disc. I mean, tapes, like I said, back in the day, they'd melt, they'd get eaten, and, so I think CD's definitely a better format.
Yeah, 100% agree. Andrew Brown asks, Baxter, what do you think of Pharmacist?
Oh, I love them, dude. Actually, I've been listening to them, too, lately. Yeah, Pharmacist is killer.
I agree.
Yeah, killer stuff. We actually just got a lot of restock over at Ablated. Probably four different Pharmacist titles.
Yeah.
So.
Rick Elvis, Baxter, what do you think about melodic death metal?
Yeah, I'm not really much of a melodic death metal. I guess it would be per band. Like, if you told me a band and I maybe heard them, but in general, yeah, if it's melodic, yeah.
Oh, there's a Chase 4 corrects me. Darkness Prevails, Asheron show from Ashland, Brabra. Oh,
yeah. From Ashland.
So what was Tommy's like? Yeah, so what was...
the Redefining Darkness.
I was thinking Redefining Darkness, yeah. Darkness Prevails was the Asheron show, yeah, in Columbus. I was thinking Tommy's Redefining Darkness Fest, which was 3 years ago?
Yeah.
3 years ago?
I think I was in Chicago that weekend. CIM, or not CIM,
but because we were at that. I was thinking
Chicago
of that when we saw it.
Domination.
Brian Peters says, where's Pharmacist from? Technically Japan, but the main guy, he's originally from Ukraine, and he moved to Japan. And then I guess the drummer is Japanese. That's the story I heard.
Yeah, I think they're Japanese based. Yeah. Good stuff, though. I mean, definitely pick that up. Yeah, good stuff. I like Pharmacist.
Zach, when will J-Dawg show his Marduk collection? I mean, I guess I can. I mean, it's the albums that,
Actually, somebody asked before, and I'm sorry I didn't see it, that they asked what's your favorite, like horror piece of memorabilia or merch that you? I don't think a lot of people know that you
Oh,
are
that's
really into
tough.
horror.
He's got a life-size leprechaun. That's as cool as fuck.
Boy, that's tough. I got so much.
Because Andy asked Baxter, "Do you like Halloween?"
I do. I do like Halloween.
But I don't think a lot of people know that you're like super into horror.
Yeah, like my whole entire house is nothing but horror movie stuff.
We would be there if you had
Entire
fucking
house.
Wi-Fi.
Yeah, I wanted to have you guys in the living room, but I guess we need Wi-Fi to do the.
Well, to do
I
that.
mean, you know,
Well, it's on the internet.
I could put it on the hotspot on my phone. I don't know if it'll work.
It ain't my rules, Holmes.
We should have just done it one time.
But yeah, I'm a big time like horror collector. The entire house, every room, it's all horror props, pictures, masks. I mean, I should take more pictures of some of it and post it so people.
Is it all
check
pretty
it
much?
out.
Is it all displayed now? Because I know you just moved in not that long ago.
Most of it is. Some still isn't. Like I got a few bins of a lot of random dead body parts and shit like that. But yeah, try to display it all, dude.
Yeah.
Yeah, we gotta come over.
How often do you have people over?
Most people don't want to come over, dude. They should. Yeah. You guys gotta stop out.
I never got an invite.
Well, now we work.
Yeah, you're invited to come down anytime. Dude.
So
I might have beer. I might not. You let me know. I'll have beer.
Layla Lever, thanks for that, man. Late to the party, just a tip. And then there's Trayton Scott. Do you like anything by Bat, J-Dog? Yeah, I thought they're pretty good. I mean, we released them. I thought they were a good newer band. I mean, I'm the band Bats, B-A-T.
Bat. Oh,
Yeah, it's kind of like.
I haven't heard of it.
Yeah, it's like it's one of the two of the guys from Municipal Waste, I believe. But it's like thrash, like it's good. I mean, it's nothing like that. I like Pharmacist better, but I mean, it's good for a newer band. I mean, and I like as far as in that style of that fan base, I like the band Spider better, but. Yeah,
Bats and
cool.
spiders and a lot of creepy crawly shit going on here in hell, huh?
They started a band called Leprechaun, right, Brian?
Yeah. They're after me pot of gold.
Did you know that line, Lep in the Hood, here to do no good?
Yeah. Yeah, it's great. The Leprechaun, he had all the one-liners.
100% did, yeah.
And
then obviously this could be an impossible question for you, Dave. I mean, Brian. David Mercado says Baxter, some favorite horror films.
Too many to list, man.
Give him your
Too
phone
many.
number, he'll text you.
I'll just say one of the latest ones I thought was really cool. It was about the raccoon. What was the name of it? It was about a killer raccoon.
But it's new?
Yeah, newer movie. It was really good. B movie, hilarious. Shit, I'll try to remember the name. I'll have to look it up. About the killer raccoon. What was the name of that movie? You remember?
Cocaine Raccoon.
Was it Cocaine Raccoon or Cocaine Coon? Oh, it was hilarious. Yeah.
Cocaine Bear.
What's going on with this
Yeah,
shit?
Cocaine Bear was good. Cocaine Shark wasn't that good.
Cocaine Shark.
I just think sometimes my cat, I'm like, Cocaine Cat, it should be.
This laptop's giving me
Get
shit
into
on it.
the
You might have to
code.
let me know if there's anything comes in.
Oh no, you got the black screen.
Yeah, it does that.
No.
I don't know why it does that. I mean, it's not, the battery's not dead, it's low, but I'm closing up. But let me know if anything comes in, honey. Like, just lead off questions.
Let's see. Layla Lover 90 super chat. Any more news on Embalmer?
Yeah, actually, is there any news on Ballmer, Brian?
Yeah, we're waiting on the layout, bro. Got the whole CD.
Who's
ready.
holding it up?
Paul.
Paul's holding it up?
Paul supposedly had it done forever.
What's going on, bro?
Yeah, I was hey, bro.
He must have Easy helping him out.
Yeah. Well, it's funny because we're actually at a Blade. We're gonna put out re-release of the Kernyagia stuff too. So.
Oh, okay.
He's gonna have to give me that.
Oh, he did tell me. I saw
too,
Paul because
yeah.
I saw Paul when I interviewed Chris. He did say that you're releasing on Blade of the Curse. I was like, that's cool. I didn't know that he's doing that.
Crackoon.
That's it. Yes.
The Trevor. Thank you, Trevor.
Yeah,
Crackoon.
Oh, yeah, I got it back up.
Killer, hilarious
Michael
movie. That's a recent
Sungrove.
one.
When are you gonna destroy that bitch-made soy boy Nate Garrett? How are you gonna be disappointed about that homeboy? I did a video with him last night.
really well.
We collabed. It goes on his channel. I think he said it goes up
So you
Tuesday.
guys are all buddies now. Does he still think you're a homophobe and a racist?
Again, I kind of stuck up for him on that. He didn't say that. It was a guy that sent in a question, And the guy questioning said that.
I thought he was saying that you were homophobic and
No,
racist.
he was just calling me. He was calling me a troll.
You were
and
a bad dude. Oh, you're a troll.
I'm a troll, and I have an IQ of 76, and I look like I'm 80 or some shit.
76 he gave.
I don't think
you're
he's
a little smarter than that.
Yeah, the IQ was 76. I think the age was 66.
Oof.
Yeah.
Oh, she's a mind reader.
Good.
All right, thank you.
Hellcat is good.
The Hellcat. She
Guzan.
knows what's up.
Guzan sent J-Dog, will you be at Metal Threat? Of course, homie. You're not watching my thing. Me, Easy E, and C-Dog and Hellcat will all be at Metal Threat vending.
Wow.
I'm hoping to interview a bunch of bands there, and not to mention that's a show I would go to as a fan because one of my main bucket list bands I want to see I've never seen is Destroyer 666, and I'm a huge Destroyer 666 fan. Just for the fact
I've seen them.
Yeah, just the fact that I've never seen them. I would just, if Hell's wasn't vending, I would buy a ticket just to go at least that day to watch them. And Disaster's playing. I love Disaster. I like every record by Disaster. Euronymous is playing. That's a Culto from the original Disaster singer. That's his current band. I really like that black and thrash stuff.
A lot of that Australian stuff's really good. Like
Yeah.
Cemetery Urn.
Yeah, 100%.
Which, thank you for throwing that other scene. I thought you guys were out of those, the older Cemetery Urn. Did you guys get those back in stock? Here at
The
Hell's?
first two records that we didn't put on, the Modern Invasion ones you talking about? Or
But there's that newer one.
because
And
we
then
put out
the one before that, you guys were out of, and you
There's a
threw one
seven-
in my
there's a
pack. I was like, oh, cool.
There's a self-titled
was
Suffer the
Fallen,
Fallen,
yeah.
and Suffer the Fallen, and Barbaric Retribution. Those are three we did.
Barbaric, yeah. You guys got that back in stock, huh?
I get probably a return pack, dude. I can't keep track of it. Dude, we've done so
Threw
much
it in my
shit.
pack. I was like,
Oh,
oh,
is it?
great. I know somebody.
I mean,
else
Lindsay pulled
that-
your shit, so I don't know.
Okay,
Like,
yeah. Thank you for that. Good
I,
band. I like Cemetery Urn.
Yeah, we got a bunch of it back in.
But yeah, some of the
good.
stuff
Yeah.
you get
Orgy.
from distributors. You get stuff that's returned, that's sold out. But dude, we've done so many releases that even when I look back, I'm like, fuck, I forgot about that. You know what I mean?
It's hard to keep track
Yeah.
of, dude.
I mean,
can
dude,
imagine.
honestly, between CDs, LPs, cassettes, I mean, Chase would probably know the number. We've done it. It's over 1,000 things. For sure, over 1,000.
Tons.
Yeah.
Tons.
Yeah.
Natred said, tell Baxter those garage beers are weak as fuck, like 3.5. White Claws are more of a manly beverage.
Well, you know what? I could sit here and drink a bottle of Jack, too, maybe next video, you know? I'm just hanging with the dog. I get some cold beer.
What do you want? Yeah.
Trenton Scott said, Elcat, do you like Manila Road? I don't mind them. I like, heavy metal. Like, that's more up my
Mark the
alley,
Shark.
You know.
So do you want to hear something funny, Brian? You probably don't follow Manila Road. It's like,
Yeah, what is that?
It's classic. Like
I've heard of Milli Vanilli.
It's Manila Road is a heavy metal band from the 80s. I think they started in the 70s, but the main guy, they have tons of albums. It's okay. They're I'm not big on it, but it's okay. You know what I mean? But it was but tons of albums, and the main guy, Mark the Shark, he's a guitar player. He died like 2 or 3 years ago. What was fucking nice? He died on Shark Week. You know Shark Week on TV?
yeah,
Shark Week. He dies.
Oh, wow.
I was like, you can't make this shit
Yeah,
up.
you can't make that up.
Yeah, 100%. Hang on, I saw a few.
Baxter, jewel cases or digipack? Andy wants to know.
I like jewel cases. I mean, digipacks. I mean,
we
they're
did do
cute.
regurgitation on digipack last time.
Well, no, that wasn't technically digipack. That was hard book.
Yeah,
Oh, those-
you're right,
those
you're
are
right,
nice as
you're
hell.
right.
That's hard book.
Yeah,
that
hard-
wasn't digipack.
Yeah, those are the books.
It wasn't flimsy. It was
Yeah.
nice and firm.
Yeah,
and had
big
a little
spine.
bit of girth to it.
Yeah,
You
girth.
know. I mean,
Yeah.
because regurg, we ain't going for nothing soft, bro. You know that.
Got the hard dick.
Yeah.
His dick still gets hard at 51. It confirmed.
Oh yeah. You can confirm that. You know.
It's verifiable.
Verifiable.
Jason the Dragon said, brutal Baxter for president.
That's it. I'm running. You
I
know.
can't laugh. That's the first time I heard her laugh.
Chase 4 asks, he's like, Baxter, I'll be at Sodomized show in Lima.
Oh, nice. Yeah, Sodomize were playing down in Lima, and then I think end of April we also got something in Buffalo too. So yeah, come check out Sodomize. I mean, we've been around since like '93. Sort of like a high school band for me. Fig, the guitar singer. I went to school with him. We're like, total tight brothers. We've got Dan from Regurg is also original member from Sodomize. So we're back together, and I'll tell you what, we have so much fun in that band, dude. Get together, jam like we jammed last night.
Yeah.
Have good time hanging out,
So
long time bros.
Layla Lover wants to know, what do you think of Justin's impression of you when he does it?
It's good.
It
It's
is.
he's heard
good.
it?
I get a kick when I see people do like imitations of me. I think it's the funniest shit.
Yeah.
Dude.
It's fun.
You know, especially when it's accurate or a line that I know that I use, because I'll know if it's a line that I actually use or don't. I think it's hilarious.
Jim's was always whenever you mention you and say this, you know, rest in peace.
Yeah.
You mentioned Brian. He's like, CBT's brutal, brah. Just random. I'm like, it's like that's not all he
God,
says.
me and him were close, dude.
I don't know
was
how
good.
anyone wouldn't like. I mean, I love the guy.
I would always pick on him.
He'd get on your. Don't get me wrong. After an hour, he'd get on my nerves because we got to the point. When we get to the point where we were actually, we got to the point where we're such close friends that he would take his anger out on you. So if he was in a bad mood, like he would just talk to you like shit if he knew you real well. I was on that level. So it'd just be like he'd be the fun police, like a Debbie Downer to be around after like an hour.
Yeah.
So towards like the last 8 years or so I knew him, he was I was like, all right, I'll come out, talk to him, hang out with an hour. I was like, after that, I'm done with him because he would just get really
He was
negative and
Jim,
just
you know?
yeah, and he would just be, if you didn't know him,
That's why I always picked on him.
Yeah.
You know? But in a good way. I always
yeah.
liked Jim. You know, I'd known Jim for a long time, and I'd always pick on him, and it was funny because all the time he, pop in. Jim, you want to hit this weed? Come on, you gotta hit.
Shit,
No.
I don't think he didn't even drink coffee.
No, he would never hit the weed. I'd always be like, hey,
He didn't
bro,
do nothing. I don't think he even had a beer in his life.
Yeah, I've seen him drink.
But he wasn't a drinker.
No, I've seen him drink, but yeah, he wasn't a drinker, you know.
And then
Yeah,
he
he
stroke
was.
and fucking die.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's fucked up.
At like
dude.
44, yeah.
So Colts.
It's sad, man.
091 sent a super chat. Dawg, I was gonna bring a bunch of tapes for Paul to sign at Dead by Dog. Do you think he'll be willing?
Paul Ledney?
Yeah.
100%. Yeah. I just talked to Paul through text last night. Ledney, yeah, bring your stuff. Yeah, like I said, Ledney will be hanging out. Baxter will be hanging out. I'm trying for the open house Hell's Headbangers. I asked, but I'm still waiting on these.
That'll be cool.
I'm still waiting on these fucking visas to be approved. But nonetheless, if you have to pay the fucking advance, the front more money.
You always just gotta pay a fee. That's what it boils down
Exactly.
to, man. You know?
Well, if I have to rush it through, but nonetheless, because that's what I'm waiting to buy the tickets. But I want to fly the band Attic from Germany, the headline band. I want to fly them on Thursday, just in case if any delays or nothing. I don't want them
gotta
getting
get them here early.
Yeah.
dude.
So then if they say they get here Thursday, well, there's nothing doing Friday. I would drive them down. I was like, hey, would you guys be willing to hang out? I asked the management. They're like, yeah, they'll do that. I asked them, like, would you hang out at the shop for like a meet and greet like you did?
Yeah.
I got the idea from you when you did it, like a meet and greet, because
It's
that way
cool,
people
dude.
come down, they shop, they hang out. I was like, hang out with Attic, and I'll just invite the invitation to you if you want to take the day off of work, come down and hang out. I was like,
You know what?
if you-
I think I will, dude.
yeah, if you give me a definite
I'll
yes,
come
I'll
down,
announce on the
dude.
channel. Like Brian's gonna be hanging
Yeah,
out. I was like, we're just gonna be hanging.
Well, because then Layla Lover just sent a super chat. Will Baxter be chilling in the crowd at Dead by Dog? I'm hoping to get my
course.
Gurge CD signed, or will you be
Bring
hiding
them.
in the
We'll
back?
all sign them. We'll all be there. We'll sign them. Oh yeah, we'll be
Of course,
hanging
for
out.
Layla Lover, obviously. All right, Forgotten Channel sent a super chat. Love these live chats, and this is probably your best. The Fly remake is probably the best horror film of all time. Just saying.
What film?
The Fly.
Oh, I love The Fly.
He's saying the remake.
I like the remake, and I also like the original. You remember the old black with
Yeah.
Vincent Price?
At
and-
the end,
at the-
like when
help me! Oh yeah, The Fly. I like them all. I actually might have to bust that one out. But even the new ones with like Jeff Goldblum, those were great. You know.
I mean, it looked great too. You know,
Yeah,
for the
very,
time.
very, very good movies. Yeah, The Fly, all of them.
Mr. Conan War, Baxter, how is Joe Wolf doing? He probably wasn't in earlier.
He's probably doing the same, just complaining about his health that he brings upon himself. And yeah, he's not doing too well. But you know, when you get hooked on pills and you know you're snorting Vicodin and all those kind of pain pills,
Yeah,
dude,
that'll rough
it's
out.
not good for you.
No, that's
you know?
definitely
It's
not.
not partying. I mean, I know Joe. He's always had mental issues ever since he was.
Everybody that gets hooked on that
younger.
shit, it will ruin your life. I've seen absolutely everybody.
And
It'll
you
eventually
know, I
ruin your
get it.
life.
He's got the fibromyalgia or whatever it was, and you know, we're going to play a show one time with HK. Oh, guys, I gotta go soak my legs back at the hotel, and you know, he'd be in a little bit of pain, but when you try to mask it with all those pills, you're deteriorating your health, dude. And you know, he's probably a skeleton by now, just doing.
He's
pain
younger than you,
pills
right?
And yeah. But you know, he
tall are
always
you, Baxter? Someone
like
wants to know.
6'4". Hopefully, I don't shrink. You know.
There's a super chat with Michael Sungrov. What happened to train like Zach Kahn benching 600, shoulder press 315, Dorian, riding, squatting 800, modern bodybuilding training, no toughness or roughness? I actually answered your question. I don't think the video just didn't go up yet. I kind of busted your balls. I think you're wrong, man. Tons of guys do. Nick Walker, Hadi Chupon. There's tons of guys go watch that train. Ian Valier, he retired a few years ago. I mean, they're doing insane shit. James Hollingshead. I mean, you telling me that guy trains like a pussy?
Baxter has no idea what you're talking about.
He's talking
Oh
about,
no, I'm just wondering where you got a squat. You even got a squat rack here, bro.
Yeah, they're the gym. He's asking a bodybuilding question.
I mean,
He's
you
he's saying
packing
that
orders and-
he's saying the old guys they trained hard, and the guys of today train like pussies, which is actually a common threat. People, I was like, no,
I doubt it, dude. People, even if you're doing steroids,
you have to train hard to get.
you still got to train hard,
Yeah.
dude. And these guys do. Like I'm sure you do. You
Yeah.
know, you still go to the UXL here in
Dude,
Brunswick.
I've been there for like
I didn't
15
remember
years now.
I used to go there for years. I was super ripped back when I went.
I remember you used to work out, yeah.
Yeah,
Well, plus,
yeah.
I mean, because I remember because when you were living in the shop and run the shop on that, I was like, well, where do you shower? At the gym, bro.
At the gym, bro.
It's funny because now, I have a shower, dude.
Yeah.
I literally, I rarely shower at home. I shower at the gym every single day,
Yeah,
and I have a
yeah.
shower at home because I train, I sweat like a motherfucker, and
Yep.
I shower right there.
Got to take your wet shirt off,
Yeah.
throw it in your
Yeah.
plastic
I
bag.
have a
in
plastic
your
bag, and then that
yeah.
goes to my gym bag. I have all my shit. I mean, I almost never shower at home.
Yeah,
It's always at the gym.
that's what I used to do.
But it's
when
just
I had
funny.
the
That
record
makes you think
store,
this.
yeah.
But you did it kind of like by necessity. I have a shower. I don't even use the damn thing. I just shower there. I was like, it's way better. As soon as you're done, you jump in the shower, and then you're all clean. You're not all sweaty. And
Well, you're all clean after the gym.
Yeah.
You know, you
Ready
got to
to
bring
go.
your fresh clothes and your
Yep.
deodorant.
It's all in. It's
And
all in my
then
bag,
you
dude.
feel
My
great,
bag's all
you
loaded
know?
up. Everything I need.
Because you remember, like the shop, I even had weights there. I had my heavy bag, my speed bag. Because usually what I do is I do my boxing,
Out there.
and then I do a little bit of jog, fast walk, go to the gym, do all that there. Come back and you'd feel great. I mean, I wish I had time to start working out again. I should.
Yeah.
It'd be
Felix
fun.
asked Brian, did you smoke before you worked out?
I was the type of guy
Yeah,
that
way.
I would be on the treadmill. Like,
Smoking?
all right, I'm done. I gotta go have a cigarette. I'd go outside of the gym, and all the gym heads hated it because I'd go
Yeah.
outside, go out and smoke, come back in, and I would always have metal shirt.
It's
I
funny.
didn't
It's funny
dress
is
up
people
for
that talk
the
shit
gym.
about that. It's like, well, number one, Arnold smokes cigars, and he's known as the greatest bodybuilder of all time. Look up Marcus Rule from Germany. He's one of the freakiest bodybuilders ever to live. He's retired now, and he's a German guy. He was known for smoking cigarettes in the middle of the workout. Go out and have a smoke.
Yeah,
He was known
you
like
know?
there's videos of him grocery shopping and shit. Just people staring at him in the parking lot smoking. But Marcus worked for Marcus Rule. That guy was
People do
beyond
things that are
freaky.
bad for them,
Yeah.
But I think a lot of these guys, they just want to. People want to bring them down, because they do work hard and but you smoke too. While you do it,
Yeah.
They just want to bring people
They-
down. Fuck
it's
those
just it's
people.
insecure bitches that want to.
Mhm.
They're calling themselves out as insecurity because like why else
Yeah.
would you like why would you talk shit about it? Like,
I mean, those guys that got real low T. And
real low T.
Really?
They ain't banging no chicks.
Ain't
And
banging
hell,
no
they're probably
chicks.
not even banging any dudes.
All right, JW asked, this is like the third time, what's Brian's preferred guitar amp to get the sickest tone?
Ooh, right now I got for guitar Vader cab, and I got my EVH3, and it sounds killer. I love that new EVH3. It's killer. The stealth, I got the stealth one. You just dial it in just right. It's like so sick. And then for bass, I use the Dark Glass 900 watt. Comes with distortion, like for Rochevore, dude. I got such a really good sick sound. Comes with the distortion. Oh, what's great about the Dark Glass, dude, the head's like this big, weighs maybe 10 pounds. You got to go to a gig or fly somewhere, dude, you throw it in your backpack, but you got 900 watts.
Yeah.
That's the way to go, man.
Is that was the Tomio, honey? Hey Baxter, how do you remember what was the guitar rig? Was that guy?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Yep.
That was what you
And
said.
then Nasal Puke asked another question.
Well, Dale Earnhardt just said, "Hell yeah!" as a super chat, whatever.
Nasal Puke said, yo, Bax, do you like GBK?
Graham Blowski. You
No.
kind of answer that.
Yeah, I mean, I wrote to those guys. I thought they were cool, but is it something I'm going to pop in? No, but I did appreciate, like I said, their covers, the old, the old demo or tapes they used to have, dude, with the church pamphlet all colored in. Was classic, classic. So you got to respect that. But is it a band that I'm gonna pop in and jam up? Probably not.
Oh,
I don't know. We got a cuck here. Anthony, is Retrivore still active?
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
I'll be there tomorrow. I'm getting fucked up tonight with the dog.
And they're playing next Saturday, a week from today.
Next Saturday, we got a show. We're gonna do some old shit, some new shit. Yeah, next weekend. Hopefully people come out.
I think they will. No,
I think so too.
It'll be a good show.
Yeah.
Cause I think they're gonna. I think it's gonna be.
We're trying to do shows that aren't your run of the mill. We're trying to get special bands that people
haven't been here
want to
forever.
see. Yeah, I mean, like I said earlier, when's the last time you saw Putrid Pile
Yeah.
in Cleveland or Rochevore? So yeah, it'll be good, dude. And I'm pretty pumped. My first show with them. It's going really good. I'm gonna go there tomorrow. We're gonna jam, go through the set and all of it, and man, it sounds good. It sounds good, dude.
Hey, the Pittsburgh again.
Yeah. I just drive out to Pittsburgh.
It's like 2 hours though.
Yeah, about 2.5.
Yeah.
Because it's like where Jared, the drummer, lives. It's like way south. I think it's called Eagle Pass or something. Eagle Lake, Eagle Pass. But yeah, it's like south of Pittsburgh. But I don't give a shit, dude. I drive. Let's go jam some Rochevore.
Leo Lever said in our super chat, cannot fucking wait for Dead by Dog and the Bucks show. Because it's a pre-show then the Friday and no class. That is a fan of mine. He's from California. He's putting it on and he's coming out to show. That'll be.
There's a Friday pre-show for Dead by Dog.
Yeah, but I'm not putting it on. A fan of mine's putting it on.
Oh, who's playing?
So Nunslaughter, Vincent Crowley, Deceased, and Mulder.
That free show. I see that. That's awesome, dude. Yeah, free show. Shit.
Yeah.
Got another super chat. And
Look at this. Chase 4 about it. Brian just bought a regurg flag from a Bladed right now. Working out none of that asking mama for money. Working OT. Yeah, working OT. None of that asking mama for money.
I do the same, Chase. I work a ton of OT. I go through stretches where I'm working 7 days a week at my real job. But yeah, thanks, Chase, for the support. Chase 4 always supporting a Bladed. You got to.
Dude, that flag is awesome. Like I said, I've always loved that artwork. Always. That's why, especially when we press the vinyl.
That's why I brought you a flag. You had to have it. Like the dog needs this.
The dog totally needs that.
Dog needs this.
N3 Crow Warlocks in a super chat. Sup guys? Brian, top 5 horror films or series. For me, Hellraiser 1 through 4, The Omen, Henry, Portrait of the Serial Killer, OG Texas Chainsaw, Universal Dracula. What's something that you just what are like 3 he didn't mention that you really like that just come to your mind?
You know what? One's maybe a series that not a lot of people really appreciate, but I love. Like the Tombs of the Blind Dead.
Fuck yeah.
Oh, I love that. The old Spanish, the old Spanish shit, dude. The Blind Dead, which actually I have like a life-size bust of the Blind Dead. It's so sick, dude.
I got some stuff for you, too.
But yeah, the old Blind Dead movies, if you guys haven't checked them out, definitely check them out. Yeah. Good stuff.
Colts, Dawg, you and Mortuary Drape at all? The first record is really spooky and evil sounding. It has a little bit too much dicking around in between songs, though, for
Mortuary Drape, is that what you cover your windows with? I remember we used to make fun of Mortuary Drape. What the fuck? Close the blinds.
Soulfly's your zipper, Mortuary, Satira Queer.
Oh,
these are some ones I never even heard you say. Satira. Dude, I'm going to start using that for sure. Satira Queer.
We had names for all those bands. For all of them. I mean, I was more ruthless, I think, when I was younger. Now I try to be. Well,
you're old and just don't care.
Yeah. But yeah, we had names for all those bands. Dummy Burger.
Burger. It's like the Mighty
Whimperer.
Whimperer.
I mean, dude, there was a whole list. Everything, if it was sort of...
Whimperer.
We had the list, man.
Yeah.
Had a name for all that shit. But it was just bad if I was really drunk and... you know, would actually like meet some of these bands. And
I mean, I guess I've been been known for naming these newer bands that I rip on. I just bust their balls, like Two Mold. I call them Twink Mold.
Mold,
Do you know Two Mold?
That's actually a cool name, but you look at these guys.
Dude, the guys. I was like, dude, you got to be kidding me. These look like the biggest fucking dork ass Starbucks working fucking
what
poser ass nerds I've ever seen.
Yeah, you know.
Dude, the one dude literally had pink shorts hiked up to. I wanted to just punch. I just wanted to reach that magazine and punch him in the fucking face.
Yeah, it's like I can't take your band serious.
No, can't take this serious at all.
It's like, yeah, I see you're wearing a pink shirt. Yeah, probably not gonna hang out with you, dude. You know.
They're loving the whimper.
I mean, how can
Whimper.
They love it.
how can you possibly call that death metal? Pink shorts. Like, how could you seriously tell me I'm in a death metal band with a straight face?
Gay myth.
If you're a dude, you shouldn't be wearing a pink shirt.
No,
man,
absolutely not.
know?
Yeah, you agree that's off limits, right?
Yeah.
Like, at what
I'm not
point, dude?
wearing
When
a
I see a
pink
dude with a pink
shirt.
shirt on, I'm literally just like, dude, there's no way you bought that in the men's section.
Probably not, dude. And as a man, you probably shouldn't do that.
Dude,
you
because
know?
even here's the thing, and that's not even the death metal code. Because I can ask my dad. My dad, he's never even heard of Slayer. I don't know what that headbanging shit is. That'd be his exact words, literally. And if I was to ask my dad, would you wear a pink shirt? Hell no. Why the fuck would you wear a pink? That would be his response,
man.
Yeah, and he just knows. Like, what do you mean? What am I fucking gay? I ain't wearing no goddamn pink shirt.
Exactly.
Like he would just know. I thought it was common sense, but
yeah, that's probably how I think. You know? Yeah, no pink shirts. I just can't take you seriously if you're want to be a brutal band. You got a pink shirt.
Layla Lover, my wife did the art for the Bucks show flyer. Yeah, I think Jeremy messaged me that. Did the I can't remember. Did the video go up where I do shout it out and Deceased is playing? I announced the headliner because Deceased was doing the tour with Corner. They're still on, and
Deceased.
And we were just waiting for because that show was at Class to not announce it. And King's like, yeah, go ahead and announce it anytime now. But I don't know if that video went up yet or not. But yes, Jeremy did tell me that. I don't know if that video. I think it might have gone up. I can't remember, dude. I got so many fucking videos. I think I got like 9 pre-recordeds and where they go because a lot of people they email me like, "Dog, today's video was hilarious. I got to go watch." I was like, which one was it? I was like, what the fuck did I talk about?
Can't keep track. You got so many.
Exactly.
You know?
Yeah. Dude, since
At least you ain't got that problem with the chicks.
Yeah. No, I only got the one, and you know, don't even get that.
I think it's cool though. Deceased doing tours and shit. You know.
Yeah.
Burrs come.
Burrs come.
That was a good one.
Oh.
There's I got it's on the one.
I'll have to go list all those made-up names we used
Michael
to have.
Sungrove. Yeah, dude, you asked this. I asked this too. Is Eric Hoffman the physically biggest metal musician? He's like 6'4" and benches 400 plus pounds. Or do you know someone bigger? I mean, he was kind of on the chubby side, Holmes. I mean, I don't know if he was fucking fat. Don't count as jacked, Holmes. So, I mean, I would say the most guy that I know is jacked in metal based off what I've seen. Granted, he likes a lot of gay bands, but at least he shouted out Divine Empire, so kudos there. Is that YouTuber Kevin Frazier? That's a guy with an actual physique.
You know who's pretty big? I don't know if he's working out now, but Miko from Torso Fuck's pretty big.
Oh, I don't know. What he looks
He's
like.
shorter, but I think he was doing like powerlifting.
Yeah.
I mean, he's short, but you could tell the guy definitely worked out a lot. You know, I don't know if he still does, but really cool.
I've never seen him. Yeah.
Fuck. Dude, have you heard Torso Fuck?
From you, but I don't.
Finland? You don't like Finnish gore grind?
No, I do.
It's from Finland, bro. The happiest place ever.
Is it?
I guess that's what I heard
You never been there?
on the internet. You know, everything on the internet's true.
Chase for
Torso Fuck.
Dawg
Check 'em out.
got leg day tomorrow. I'm 26. Been working out 2 years now. Kind of plateau on strength. 315, 2 times squat. Any advice on getting over plateaus? I mean, I don't know why.
Work harder.
I don't know why you're doing 2 reps only, home. What are you training, joints? I mean, I would legs minimum. I would do 10 reps. 10 reps or better, Holmes.
So lower the poundage and up the.
You lower the poundage, up the reps. I mean, that's way
Work
too
harder,
That's way
yeah.
too low. Yeah. When
Harder.
I hear guys doing low reps like that, unless you're getting ready for a powerlifting meet, I was like, what are you training, joints?
Aaron wants a cigarette count. How many cigarettes you smoked already?
I still got smokes. You want one? You
I'm
want
okay.
one?
I'm okay.
You okay?
He can handle that.
Well, I didn't roll any
shit.
weed, so you know. It's
Yeah,
like,
the weed without definitely
I was
saying.
like, man, I gotta get there. You know, I gotta be early. I ain't got
Yeah.
time to roll some joints. So
Steve Steele said, Brian, you rule, dude. The sick shit, bro.
You gotta say it the right way.
Hell
Sick
yeah.
The sick shit, bro.
sick shit, bro.
You gotta tell them the story the first time I met Baxter. You remember that?
The first time you met him?
Yeah.
Uh-oh.
No, I don't remember the first time you met him.
Beers, bro.
Oh, yeah, that guy. Do you remember that?
And
No,
you were
probably
drinking
Dude, it
warm
was-
beers.
Yeah, you were drinking warm beers. It was-
Really?
What was that? It was at Wasteland.
Yeah.
And you had a pack of Budweiser with you. Because it's at the
Oh,
party thing. You just had it
Wasteland.
sitting over the
Oh.
side, and you and I are standing there talking, and Lindsay's there or whatever. And literally, a guy like kind of just comes over the side, and I guess he tried to grab one of your
He
beers,
did. He, like,
and you're
threw
like,
it back.
trying to snake one of my beers, bro. he's like, oh, well, can I buy one off you? Like, I would have just given you one if you asked, but now that you try to snake it, I ain't giving you nothing.
Yeah, I ain't giving you shit. You know? I'll tell you what, those Wasteland parties, man, I've had too much fun at some of them.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah.
When was the last time you gone up there?
I think I went, not the last one, the one before.
It's
They
been a
had
while
like
since I've gone.
Frankenhooker was there. What's his name? Jeffrey Lawrence, or the guy from Frankenhooker, and Patty Mullen, the chick from Frankenhooker. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta go up there. But usually anymore, most of the people they have, it's like, I already met them 15 years ago, you know. But
Yeah.
I like going up there and do the parties, some of the parties. Oh. Oh, I could tell too many good stories that people are like, what? Are you serious?
Well, so
But yeah, I probably shouldn't tell them.
well, guys, so I'll wait for some last minutes. You sent any because we've been on like 2 hours. And my battery's about to die on here.
We ain't been on 2 hours.
It's 9
There's
o'clock.
No way. Is
Time,
it really?
Time flies when you're having fun,
Oh,
bro.
we got to do more
Yeah.
of these then.
Totally can, yeah.
Just
Yeah.
gotta come hang. Either that, or maybe I get Wi-Fi at my house. We can
Wi-Fi.
show off the leprechaun.
Paul Kreutz.
Maybe you
Send
could
us
pet my cat,
for the hell of
you
it.
know?
Thanks for that, goddamn Kreutz. Bloody Kreutz. Today, Chaos Go. Impale Nazarene, Ugra, Karma is fist banging mania. I read it on the internet. So, do you like anything by Impale Nazarene? Is
Well,
that a
I
band
do
you would like?
remember the one song. It was like the chicken, like the Bok Bok song, where he just goes bok 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 for like that. It was one on the, what is it, Nors, or something like that.
Well, the toll, no, yeah, the first right, the toll.
I think that's
yeah.
what it was. Yeah,
I mean, it is
he does
the
the
first
chicken vocal.
the
dude.
first
He
two
goes,
records,
bok,
they're
bok,
u-
bok, 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 bok.
The first two records, they
hilarious.
sound like nobody else for sure. I mean,
Yeah.
it's
But yeah, the Bok Bok song, where he does the chicken, dude. I'll never forget. It's like, oh wow, a chicken vocal.
chicken vocals. Real Rain. What's Gello necrosodomy like in person? Do you know Gello necrosodomy?
Never heard of him.
Who?
Explain.
Or is that a person or a band?
I think he said he's talking. What's Gello?
Well, he said,
Gell.
is Elcat wearing an Impetigo tracksuit or something?
She's wearing an Epitego hoodie.
Oh, she's got those sweatpants. Are cool.
Oh, yeah.
It's like
Those are
matching.
hells.
Killer. I mean, look at that.
Yeah.
It's awesome.
Matching outfit today.
Very cool.
Dogs getting laid tonight, huh?
Oh yeah.
Maybe.
We'll see.
Yeah, well, she said we'll see. What do you think, Devils? So you got anything that's last minute things you want to say, Brian?
I just like talking about all the death metal. You know, Sodomize. We got shows coming up. One in Buffalo. One in Lima. Rochevore, obviously next weekend at a Bladed show. It's gonna be great. Hopefully people come out. Then I think in April I'm gonna finally start working on the new Syphilic. I did a couple tracks on bass, but I gotta finish the record. I've been so busy, so I haven't been able to go out there in a few. So we're gonna finish that record. So, and then obviously Regurge, a lot going on there. We're gonna have some shows. Ablated Records, tons going on. So check that out. But yeah, check out all the good death metal. You know.
Cool. Last super chats came. M Tonk. 77 $5. Yo, Dawg, favorite death metal drummer? Mine is probably Steve Ashim, just so consistent and proficient. I mean, Steve will be up there. Honestly, as many gay records as he's on, but his drumming I can't deny.
He's good,
His
dude.
flow from Cryptopsy. But I mean, like Steve Ashim, he's on obviously way more records I like. But flow, I think those records, his drumming's insane. But there's a lot of those Cryptopsies are terrible. Those albums, but those first three are amazing. And part of the reason they're amazing is because of him.
Yeah.
Max from fucking Christian.
Dude, there's so many good drummers out
Yeah, as far as
there.
favorite, I mean, I like Dave.
So
I like
many.
Dave Coolross a lot on shit, especially those
Cole
Love
Ross is
Creation.
solid. Derek Roddy.
Yeah. It's,
Killer
they're totally
drummer.
killer. I feel like I'm forgetting somebody completely obvious, other than the obvious like Pete Sandoval or something. But who am I forgetting that's completely fucking obvious that I know is?
Dude, there's so many good drummers. Yeah, Derek Roddy, I just seen him. It was a few months ago. Regurgitated that mutilated.
Oh, you saw him in person?
Yeah. He was.
Yeah, I
good,
tried to
dude.
interview him at fucking Milwaukee because he was doing guest drums, and didn't work out. I wanted to.
Killer
I
drummer,
found him
nice and solid. You know.
super good. Layla Lover sent on the last minute one too. I think it's for you. Wish we got the Regurg LP press before Dead by Dog. Dude, if Easy E didn't fucking drop that goddamn, if he didn't fucking fumble that fucking football.
Fumble.
Yeah. We were talking about sent to press and shit, and could be impossibly done repress for in time for the show. Now that's on him. He's hanging out with Paul, man, with that layout. So it was told. Sea Dog knows. Evil Army was supposed to be in. I heard he fumbled the fuck out of that. Regurg was supposed to be in. Malignancy, Intruder, and Cannibalism. And so those three, they were supposed to all be done for the show. I tried. They would have been in time. Did he do it? Possible. If they're not done in time, that means he bent you over and fucked you in the ass, Layla Lover, and get used to it because I get it all the time around here.
Especially the Malignancy too. Have that shit out. I mean, what a classic record, dude.
And
certain things like that. Just my opinion, I think Hells, you got to keep that in stock.
Yeah, that's what. So we pressed that, and they because it was pressed once. I think Haunted Hotel did the first pressing, and so we repressed it with Ralph. But this time I was like, I want the first 100 on picture disc. Yeah. Because it's never been on picture disc, and Danny's like, I always wanted that on picture disc. Yeah. And I was like, I agree. I was like, let's do like the first 100, and comes like Regurg, comes with the outer cover. Yeah. And I was like, that way the diehard collectors like myself, it's the option to buy it. So we are doing that, and it's supposed to be sent to press. Did Easy fuck us?
You got to get on his ass, bro.
Dude, I'm on his ass. Dude, I'm on his ass more than
you got to do better.
Dude, I'm on his ass more than I'm on my wife's ass, and it doesn't still get done. So I can only handle so much ass.
Oh yeah, you gotta keep on him.
Yeah,
man, gotta get.
All right, guys. Done. I think I'm gonna end it here because, like I said, my battery on this laptop. The very last one, real rain. So
we gotta do another show, dude. We barely get to talk.
J-Dog, are burpees better than squats? I mean, as far as overall total exercise, as far as burning calories and working most muscle groups, no. I mean, I would say squats are gonna be king, but burpees aren't gonna tax your joints and shit like that. Well, there's no, geez, fuck. You guys now send them in. Where the fuck were you a fucking half hour ago? Colts 091. At Dead by Dog, will bands have their own booth? Oh shit! What did you say, honey? This is closed out.
Will they have at Dead by Dog? Will bands have their own booth, or will it all be through Hells?
No, they should all have their own booth. Again, unless Nate, I don't want to say dicks me, but no, it should be fine. It should be fine. I told him because Hells is gonna have a booth as well there. Eric's gonna do that. He said he would do it, and every band's got to have a booth. Like that's unacceptable because bands sell merch, and when you go to a show, us as kids, like, and Brian can vouch for that, we go up to the merch booth, you buy their merch. That's what you do. You see a band you like, or you did like them, you're like, I want to buy a shirt or something, or I didn't own their CD. You buy it.
Merch available.
Yeah. So you buy it at the show. That's what you do. I was like, so no, every band. When I see a band they play and they don't have a merch booth, I just want to slap them upside the head. I was like, you guys are the biggest bunch of dumb fuck non-go-getters I've ever seen in my life. Like, why? At what point would you not have a merch booth?
Yeah.
Dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Like that, they don't care about it.
Yeah. I was like, someone just saw you for the first time. They liked you. Like, fuck yeah, I wanted to buy your CD. Like, we got nothing. I was like, you fucking kidding me?
Terrible, dude.
Yeah,
you got to have your stuff available for the fans because people, they like your music. They want, and a lot of people are really genuine. They want to support your band, But
100%, yeah.
You know what? I love you guys. Great set. I'd like to buy a shirt. Support.
Dude, we did. Me and my brothers. I'm sure you remember seeing it. Is we would buy this, like, especially if it was a band we just heard that night. We'd buy the CD or LP or whatever they had there, and if they were at the stand, we'd have them sign it. Yeah, that's why they're just have them sign. Just bought it, have them sign it, like just as a memory. Yeah, you know what I mean. We did that all the time. I have so much shit to this day that just sounds like that I bought at the show,
and now
I just had them sign the damn thing.
Probably like so collectible.
Yeah,
too.
It's
like, wow, and you see like, oh yeah, that was such a good show. I was there. You're saving your memories just like a picture.
Like a photo memory album. Yeah, exactly.
Strike really cool. Nine said have long sleeves. We got some regurgitation long sleeves.
Hells has them, and Hells is probably going to have some more Regurg merch. We're going to
that'd be cool as fuck.
Try to license some stuff, Because, we'd like having our stuff available. And then also, a lot of the ablated stuff, which is really good for everybody. we're trying to get here at Hell's so they can ship it out and ship it a lot cheaper, overseas to make it available to people. Because at least me with the bladed, I want this shit available. And dude, I hate when the post office charges so much. So it's like overseas people can barely get it. So now, the relationship with Hell's, we're gonna have Hell's carry a lot of the stuff.
For people that don't know, because we ship so much volume, we have DHL rates, so it's way cheaper than going up to the post office. Like, it's way cheaper.
Yeah. So now, I even brought 3 more boxes tonight of some more sick merch. So, anything Ablated puts out as far as our merchandise, it's the real deal. Order from Hell's Headbangers, save yourself some money on shipping, get the actual real product.
Oh, that's actually, really I'm going to ask you this last question. Wanted to hear, because somebody asked me this. I was like, I'm up for it, but I know you're not on it. But obviously in the band, somebody asked me, I'm like, I think it would be cool. He's like, would Hell's or just anybody, maybe even Bladed would do it, is the regurgitation demo, like the vinyl or CD, like put it out. Like, he's like, would you ever put that out? I'm like, I'd be into it. I was like, I don't know if Brian doesn't like that demo. And I was like, he kind of manages the band. I was like, he's not on it. So I was like, I don't know how that works.
It's been brought up a bunch of times, and we're just like, what, we'd rather put out new shit.
No, but I mean, if like someone like, for example, if like Hell's want to just do an LP of it only, would you be into that? Or
me, I don't. It's not really up to me. I would say it's more up to the other guys, but I think they're more, we're more focused on new stuff.
Well, they don't have to do shit. It's like, if it's just like, hey, we'll do it. Like,
but it's like at the same time, you got to remember that demo.
It's definitely different than the.
It's different. No. It's a different band, and it sort of keeps that original demo collectible, I guess, or keeps it there. But if those guys were cool with it, I'm sure we would make it happen.
Somebody asked me that. Some guy's like, I love that demo.
Yeah,
he has the same. Say, I would love to have that on vinyl.
Yeah,
I was like, I'd be up for it. I was like, that's up to them. I was like,
yeah, it's more up to like Ben and Tony.
Yeah.
I don't know the one guy that was in the band, he passed away.
Oh, I didn't know that. I know someone
the one guy,
Oh, that I didn't
know.
So,
it's more up to those guys, like I'm not going to be the guy that makes that choice, but I guess the demo, just sort of one of them things, hey, if you got the original demo back in the day, you got it. If not, well, that's all there is,
Because even so myself, I could be honest, like, I mean, I listened to it on YouTube, like, I don't have the tape. And I can say as a fan, like, I definitely didn't like it as much as Tales or anything. I was like, but it's a good demo.
Yeah,
I was like, to own it on a record or something.
To
own it on a record or something, I was like, that'd be cool. I was like, if somebody else put it out, let's say like Head Split Records put out a LP, or like I would buy it. Like if I saw that in a crowd, I was like, oh, I'll buy this 100% just to have it.
Yeah, I mean, who knows? Maybe something will happen someday, but it's probably one of the things that it's not really my choice to make, and I'm not going to make that choice.
That's kind of what I figured. Yeah.
Well, Anthony asked Gurge flat brim caps at the merch table.
No, we got the snapbacks, but I don't think we have the flat brim because I don't know, the flat brim.
If you wear a hat, do you put curve in that like a real man?
I can't imagine.
I don't even see you wear a hat.
I wear a hat like at work. Like, I'll put all my hair.
Is there a curve in it, or is it flat brim like a fucking...
Oh, no, I don't wear the flat brim.
Curve, right?
Yeah.
Gotta have curve. Dude, anytime I see those fucking wiggers walking around with flat brim and the sticker, I just want to go up and put some curve in that motherfucker and get that sticker off.
You already know, dude. I mean, Regurge, we're not doing any wigger merch, dude.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen. If you do see it, it's boat. We're not doing any of that. But we got regular hats, which actually you can order them from Hell's Headbangers now. So,
we did get those. Yeah.
We've got hats and they're real nice.
You did the embalmer ones too, right? Was that you?
Yeah. Embalmer. We got hats, beanies you can order from Hell's Headbangers.
Yeah, we got them back.
And they're not wigger either. The cool, snap back.
A man hat.
Yeah, a real man's hat. No wigger bullshit.
Chase Chaos Goat said Gurge 24 gold chains.
Yeah, exactly. Bling, bling, bling.
Bling. It's this one guy at work. He's got this bling and this medallion. I'm like, dude, let me wear that, man. I need some bling too.
Hey, we got Devin sent a super chat. Hey, Dawg and Brutal Baxter, just wondering, Brian, will you guys play some songs from Clitter at the...
I want to. I answered that before. I want to. I mean, especially like Clitoral Deathmetal, the title. I love playing that tune, dude. But, like I said, we had a different drummer on that record, so Dan's not super comfortable trying to do that. It's really not his style.
Yeah.
But, who knows? Maybe in the future I'll talk him into it, get him really fucked up. Like, all right, bro, just do your thing, you know? Because like we did do razor blade catheter off that, and the way Dan does it, I think personally is way better than what was on that CD. So you know, hopefully I just keep picking at him. Like, come on, Dan, let's redo clitoral with you on drums.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah.
So.
All right, guys. Well, we're gonna end it here. We went over 2 hours. Brian was having so much fun.
We'll be back for another one.
Yeah,
you
yeah.
know, definitely.
Maybe at Brian's crib if he ever updates that goddamn Wi-Fi.
Hell, I'll just get Wi-Fi just for the show.
So where the fuck is? So end this goddamn thing later. Goddamn it.
Oh, where's the pisser at?